Welcome back, everyone. 皆さん、お帰りなさい。今日は52日目です。It is day 52. Turns out that today is level up day, so we got a lot to do. I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna end up getting to our main event today, which is to start our playthrough of Pirate Yakuza. So we'll see how quickly we can do this and play it by ear. For now, tentatively, we gotta get through peak day. Today is peak day. We're leveling up today. And then Hazuhiro is business as usual. And hopefully maybe do a quicker introduction and play some Pirate Yakuza later in the day. So let's hop right in. Unless I miss two, which I am not thinking I'm going to miss two. So it's 90% of the existing kanji. So we actually have 4 spare kanji, which is 1, 2, and I think it was feather. We made a mistake on feather. So technically, I only need to get the rest with 1 error. And it hasn't been an issue lately. So let's head in, see what we can do. Peak days are peak days, and then the following day is kind of a sort of like after all out peak day, right? So let's hop in, try our best.
牛肉
牛肉
当たる
当たる
草
さうん
四角
四角
空
空
入社
入社
北西
北西
来月
来月
林
林
三角
三角mainly correct. Something else. It's not main. The different meaning of... Oh, wait. This is just honto. If I use the read, I know what it means. So honto, honto is something real. So real, correct? Mainly real.
Nani?
Nani? Oh, I almost got tricked there.
本来
Honai. What was a Honai? Mainly from, origin from, originally? Yeah, Honai. Ah! Excuse me? What is this? Oh, that's not Hon. What am I doing? That's not Hon. The Dai Nai. Tai Nai. That I'm like, what the heck is going on? That's a misread. The character misread. Big serious or big main. Oh, wait. Oh, no. This is generally big body. Okay, fine. We're trying to go faster, and that's what happens.
肉
Miku.
本当
Honto. Iritsu.
体内
Nai.
来年
Nainen.
Daitai
Aitai.
Shigusa
Ingusa.
何年
Nannen.
皮肉
Niku.
自立
Iritsu.
Nankai
Nankai.
Karada
Tada.
Kusha
Usha.
何人
何人
音
音
当たり
当たり
何月
何月
麦
麦
自分
自分
湯
湯那好呢wait body body am I drawing a blank on the onyomi for body oh Thai Thai 体力 right
体力
体力
図
when you think it's all about oh no wait does this work this is to think about something right to think about so when you think about something you're doing a kanga right so an 考える
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 水色
水色oh
谷
何
古来
古来うん
弟
弟Oops.
西
西
兄弟
Godai.
声
Oe.
来る
Kuru. Wait. Yeah, fine.
空気
Kuki.
年来
Nendai.
本社
Honsha.
何日
Nanichi.
社内
Nanai. 'You've been sick for the last week and you're going to bed much early. I hope you're feeling well and getting well soon. So you haven't been able to, no worries. Hype to start. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to it today. Today turned out to be a peak day.
行き
Peaky. So it depends. I have to do an introduction. So it might be pushed to tomorrow because of half peak day maybe. I am excited though. I'm really excited. I have a lot of things to talk about. I wrapped up Infinite Wealth yesterday. My 1 year plus my 2 playthroughs plus 1 year of language learning commentary. How are you doing? Are you getting well? Are you getting well? Are you better now? Hopefully it wasn't the lowercase c or anything like that. Hope your family's fine too. As well, you know, getting sick. Hopefully you didn't go around. It is that time of year. uh So you can level up your Kaniwani, Gecko. Bet you wanted to hear that.
行くいろいろ
何千
Nanzen. Thousands. There.
色
Iro.
角
Ado. Alright, we leveled up. You're doing better. It was just back cold? Okay. Your daughter is the one who started, but we're all better now. No, that's good. That's excellent to hear. Your daughter hasn't it's nice to hear that the little one is safe and healthy. Wait till, you know, they hit adolescence and teenager where they're a lot more robust per se. I suppose your daughter is like 7, I think, if I remember correctly, so not as vulnerable. In the end, what language are available for pirate ad release? All 3 apparently. I had to start it up to like fix audio, you know, balance audio and the capture and stuff. All 3 are available at launch. Isn't that incredible? Something. And we leveled up. Dun 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 dun. All right, we got to get into our lessons. Let's see. And these are useful vocabulary. So like, there was a comment, the WaniKani email, that this is getting to the useful vocabulary, and most of the time, then that means I would know most of these vocabulary already. So we might be able to get to the game today. Hi, arigato. Okay. Right. We have au. So to meet, right? Meet, to encounter.
会う
Au.
会う
What did they say? You yell out ow and they laugh and run away. You have to remember the ah part, but let's include the oo as well for this one. What do you want to meet more than anyone? Think about it, then imagine meeting them. The first thing they do is grab your arm and pinch it. You yell ow and they laugh and run away. Oh, that's kind of cute. We don't need to read context for this one. Onaji. So we have to keep in mind, I guess, that even though I might not have seen the kanji per se, I have enough collective kanji like built up from WaniKani that it's a lot easier for me to match the kanji meaning with all the sound that I already have. I still collectively, conservatively, still know 6,000 to 7,000 vocabulary words. So this stuff might go a little quick until we get to like really like more obtuse things or specific things, Alex. Assume that means yes, it would be in English. In fact, we might actually be able to do all three because it's a spin-off game, which I kind of talked about, which might not be held over canonically for the main line. We'll see. I still think they're going to put in a moving plot forward thing. I talked about this yesterday about Infinite Wealth and probably more about that. But it is a shorter game. So we're not talking about, like, to give you a scope, Like a Dragon Gaiden is around 24 to 30 hours for completion, right? For both playthroughs as well. That's about the length that I'm gonna think about for this game. As a comparison, the main line Like a Dragon game, it takes more than 30 hours just to listen to the dialogue. Like, the dialogue, the spoken main story dialogue is longer than the length of the entire completion run of these games. So Pirate Yakuza, I don't expect it to be that long as well. So we'll see if I actually play all three, do the review, and do the Japanese playthrough in when Like a Dragon 9 comes around of Infinite Wealth, because I'm really hyped. Like, what I mean is I forgot how much I really like a Dragon. It's been a whole year, right? Whole year of patience, consistent language learning and whatnot. Yeah, well, here's the thing. I said the main story. There's actually more recorded audio outside of the main story. I would say I estimate maybe like 100 hours of recorded vocals, and one could say maybe 5 hours of singing vocals as well. I don't know how long it takes for them to produce that, because there are singing vocals in all three languages. The voice actors end up performing all the karaoke tracks too. So it's not like, oh, they're gonna like, they actually had the Chinese speakers and the English speakers also perform the karaoke tracks. So the game, I barely touched the casual side of things, the slice of life portion of it, where they like eat and talk about food and like run around and talk about manga and hobbies, or talk about their passion projects, or starting gardening, or like picking up back in my day as a kid, we used to talk about this stuff, and now isn't it weird that smartphones are taking over people's that type of conversation? We didn't cover any of that. We covered the main story quest, which is filled with like intrigue and organizations and politics, which obviously I can't understand in Japanese. However, I can understand a lot of it in Mandarin, so that was kind of nice. Will I be able to understand it when the next game comes out so I can do the Japanese playthrough? Probably not, realistically. Largely because I don't speak or speak to others in it, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll try my best. It's a lot of fun though. I mean, like, if there's anything I can do now is I can pretend to be a really poor man's interpretation of a Japanese English speaker. You know, maybe you're saving the slice of life stuff for the Japanese playthrough. Then I basically am. Like, you don't have to do all of them. You can collect all of them and then you can play them back. So you can toggle the language and still have access to all of them. So it's a JRPG. So like most JRPGs, all these, there's a notebook, a memorandum section in your hub. So you can just flip through all the dialogue. You don't even have to go around. You can just listen to it anytime you want. You can go to the bar and listen to the recording anytime you want. You don't even have to play the karaoke mini game. Just play it on autoplay. That's the joy of, in my opinion, the joy of the Sega RGG preservationist type of gaming, where they built it so that you can consume the content as casual as possible now, and or as hardcore as you want it to be. That's, I know why it's, in my opinion, taking off. The only thing that is uncompromised is its wackiness, its narrative, and its topical things. And I don't expect this game that I'm going to start soon to be any different. In fact, I think it's going to be even nuttier than anything else. Maybe a little objectifiable and divisive. Okay, so onaji is a bit of an oddball. Same, right? It's a bit of an oddball among Japanese adjectives because you don't need na or i. Oh yeah, that's fair, to attach it to a noun. So it's usually considered to be a special na adjective. Oh, interesting. Have a look at the context to see it in action. Huh. I haven't even considered that.
Onaji.
Onaji.
同じ
Onaji.
Kenichi's accent really creates a contrast with Kyoko when it comes to the Z, which I kind of like. It lacks up a little bit on like onaji, right? Onaji, which I kind of like, and that's probably why a person that I spoke to way long ago, who basically like ghosted as per usual, talked about the difference between ji and ji, right?
Onaji.
Onaji
同
versus
じ
onaji, right?
Onaji.
It's kind of interesting, Kenichi's accent, or like specific deviation from Kyoko. When you think of the word same, think same owner, ona, same owner. You're looking at the restaurant, it has a sign that says new owners. However, when you walk in to see it, it's the same terrible owner you remember from before. What a liar. Okay, that one's pretty good. What? Yeah, I think the fun thing that I've been trying to do, just for sake of rehearsing my katakana, is trying to sound Japanese while like using katakana, like eigo, in using katakana instead. And I think that's a kind of a fun little quote unquote shortcut to saying that I have an impression. I don't think, I always wanted, in terms of voice acting, right? I love the idea of voice actors and the process of all of that. Because voice actors have to do a lot when it comes to expanding their portfolio and their skills. And oftentimes it deals with understanding accents and elements of spoken language, right? So I always thought like, oh yeah, I don't have any English impressions. I rarely can do any English impressions because that's like more nuanced. However, I can most certainly do a fairly alright but budgeted version now that we've spent a year learning and looking at the sounds of Mandarin and Japanese. So now I can like read an English word but use Japanese pronunciation. Like just straight up read, and in Chinese, in using Chinese, I can read like Yoda oh wow, Yoda walking at like at is probably so at restaurant. Like I get, you can like sort of start capturing what happens if you read these words with like sama sama. Like you can use like the pinyin that I worked on to like blatantly read these in a different way, and that's kind of fun. Is interesting as well. It's funny how they both tag Tokyo accent. Yeah, we already perceive such differences. Yeah, like Kenichi also does the ng, right? The ng for G's. Like um I need an example. Kakigori, right? Instead of kakigori. So he's I feel like Kenichi is slightly older, and Kyoko or older, or either from a older region than Kyoko, because the ngo is a older thing. The ng on G's. So like Nikigaka, right? Nikigaka, that type of thing is part of an older generation, and or this person has been around an older region, as opposed to Kyoko is definitely the sharp kanto that I think about often. But whenever I hear a guy, especially a guy who like all their G's, I start thinking about an older person. You haven't been exposed to many other regional. I'm a bit apprehensive of them. It's, I wouldn't say I haven't had any exposure. I kind of like go towards that a lot of times. You know how like viral videos like, oh, this is what this accent sounds like. This accent sounds like. So you get the, they always point out the obvious ones, the ones that are very distinguishable. And sure enough, Kyoko and Kenichi does the obvious ones. The like kabam, right? Kabam, or yeah, the So it's like is very, very flexible. So examples, anything like ham, goham, right? The endings of those, and then you have your Kanto classic that is consistent between them, or inconsistent between them, like gets, right? Gets, gats, or getsu, and then like hakse, right? Anything like it goes back and forth. Sometimes it's not, sometimes it is, and they both flex either way. Like Kyoko can say getsu, and then suddenly Kenichi is like gets, right? So you got that going on too. I kind of lean towards the gets guts more than the getsu gatsu thing, or like you know, dasu as opposed to dasu, dasu, right? Plenty of examples. Then you get the, I don't even know how to characterize it, but the I don't know what the sound is. I still don't know what the words they're saying, but there's like this ore thing going on or something like that in Kansai, and it's so, if you learn enough of this and suddenly listen to someone from the Kansai with a Kansai accent, you're immediately thinking like, oh, I understand everything except for that sound that keeps showing up. And then you listen to it again, it's like, why do I keep hearing something that is suspiciously out of place? And that's the Kansai. Sometimes you can hear a Kyushu thing that is slightly different from the Kansai thing. So there's also that. And it's thanks to Like a Dragon, really. That's pretty much where I got what I'm describing now. So interesting, right?
同じ
同じ
Onaji. Okay. Alright. Same owner. We're
Onaji.
good. Gotta move along. Okay. So change. Oh, this is different. I don't think I use this character too often. Change. Leader. Spoon. What example do I have? It's part of other characters. So a leader with a spoon is a powerful thing, apparently. A leader with a spoon is a powerful thing. Even something like a spoon, when given to the right man or woman, can make change in the world. Alright, fair enough. Imagine a leader hero holding a spoon out, then doing something awesome with it to totally change everything for the better. It's amazing. It's amazing the change this person can do with such a blunt, small... Okay, I got it. I can imagine this. I can get behind this one. This one's good. How it's gonna be related to Ka is gonna suck. Then this hero of you takes their spoon and say magic words into it, changing it into a car. Okay. So the leader, the spoon, changes the spoon into a car. Of course, doing something like this is utterly amazing. Still amaze in your imagination, because if you don't, then it'll be hard to remember. Yeah, the reading of this kanji. If you are amazed, you know that spoons going to cars equal the reading is caught. To make sure you take the time to be amazed. All right, we got this. Do we have prototypic words that can help to change form? That's not a read. Evolution could be oh. Bunka? Did I know bunka? Bunka. I'm not sure if I knew bunka. I don't have the turkey and what is it? Scooter? I don't have the turkey and scooter thing yet. Do I? I mean, it makes sense. It's Shinka. And this one doesn't help. It's Kun, which I don't know what it is. Bakeru? Interesting. Alright, a lion. L for lion, huh? Alright, I can get behind that. L for lion, sure. Oh, that L. I see. This is, what would they go with? I only know Nao. Nao sounds kind of Onyomi-ish. Was it still Nao? No. Joku. Okay. From. Oh, I thought it was she. Prefecture. Is this she? Ken. Oh, wait, I knew that. Maybe you know Bunka in Bunkasai, the cultural festival which seemingly appears 80% of anime. Oh, that's probably it. Actually, that is probably it. The Bunka, the culture in Culture Festival. Yeah, bunkasai. Sometimes I use matsuri instead, but I don't think they've ever said like bunka matsuri. But in terms of like the culture festival, I often think about like matsuri instead. And I still think they have bunka all over the that's a good one. That's probably why it looks familiar. Prefecture does too, along with Shi and prefecture. Although I was unaware, not sure if I knew it was Ken. Okay, pig is still pig, which is still pig, which is still buta. And then we're fine. Okay, so the only one that we really need to hone in on for today, because I want to get to some gaming, is leader with a spoon. So we have to meet, right? To meet, same. Leader with a spoon that gets changed into a car. L for lion, not L for loser. Honestly, loser would work too. Nah, just kidding. I don't think this is incorporated into loser. Lion, okay. Lion, and then pig is still pig, which is still pig. Alright.
Onaji.
Yeah.
Au.
Oh.
Buta.
Okay. Learn. Do I know learn? I do know learn. Okay. Oh wait, I don't know learn. Just kidding. I don't know this learn. It's a different learn I was thinking of. To study in depth. To study. Okay. Hold up. This kanji with hiragana. Yeah, right. Sure. There's another word that means to learn that's going to be more common. Yeah, this is the one that I'm more used to. You'll learn this one later on. This sounds a little more serious. Oh, so keep that in mind. I don't like. Oh man, that brings back a lot of flashbacks. More serious. Manabu. Oh no.
Manabu.
You have to remember. Okay, so you have to remember mana part to learn this word reading. Think about class you're taking. It's a manners class. Mana class, and you're there to learn manas. Imagine the study of manas and imagine yourself practicing it. Honestly, I was gonna go with a more fantasy oriented note. You need a lot of mana to learn, right? You got that mana juice, you know? Stamina. Get it? Stamina. That's where I thought they were gonna go, but mana class sounds fairly reasonable. Okay, sure. Manabu. Maybe we'll read a few context sentences too. Nah, we're fine. Wait. It's a Godan verb. Yeah. Nah, we're fine. We're fine for predicates. Predicates are predicates. It's a boo. Alright. Gakusei. Gakusei is gakusei. Students. Life is still students. Gakusei. Okay, we're fine. Your mnemonic was mana, as in magic? Yeah. That's what I would have thought too. Like, Manabu, I'm like, you need mana. You need mana to learn, man. Like, that intellect juice requires mana, you know? And then it's funny because stamina is the physical component, right? The health component. I always thought it was very poetic that in fantasy games, mana and stamina are the two components of your exhaustible person, right? You either have MP points or you have HP points, which are dictated by stamina. So I always thought that was a fun coincidence. I'm not sure if the person who decided these things or like coined these terms took that into consideration. Maybe they did. I don't really know. I don't know the etymology of the word mana and stamina, right? But I always thought in it also alleviates my early pronunciation of mana, you know, the Americanized mana, HP and mana. Since I say stamina, I also say mana, stamina and mana. So I don't know. That's kind of how the whole fantasy thing worked out. A knife instead of a saber. I think I'm gonna put saber here because I have a feeling this is gonna be more of a Hanzo hero and WaniKani thing. A knife works. Any knife will also qualify in the construction of the mnemonic, so we'll see how that works out. I've been doing this stuff to integrate the two for a while. I don't think I'm gonna need anything. Earth, okay. Does it take ground as well? Earth and ground? Probably. Yes, ground, land. Okay, cool. Very cool. A dirt alligator lives in the earth, not the water. They can swim through the earth itself, which is pretty scary. You can think of this word as ground too, because that's kind of what earth is made of. Ground is not a component, but okay. Yeah, okay, I can see it. Imagine seeing the earth moving as a dirt alligator rises out from the ground. You should run. Chi and G. Oh. They went from D to Chi, which I guess that's fine. Because D is not. D is where Chi is. The only way to keep this dirt alligator from digging you under the earth and eating you is to feed it cheese, right? That's the Chi thing. And Jesus is the G thing, so that's kind of later, maybe later. That way, it won't lead you to a horrific death under the earth by dragging you under and spinning you around until you eat dirt, literally. So we have to feed the dirt alligator cheese. Alright. If you ever see someone throwing cheese on the ground, now you know why. They ain't crazy. They're saving us humans from lurking under there. From what's lurking under there. Alright. Oh, interesting. I actually don't know. I guess it'd be like Gakunen? Gaknen. That doesn't sound Gakji. There's school year is a school grade, yeah, sure. School year is still fine actually. Gakunen, okay. Let's see if Kenichi says Gaknen.
学年
No, Gakunen. Yeah, Gakunen is probably it. That's fine. No special reading, no special meaning. Alright. Alright. Lock in. Today is the day. We have Manabu manner class, right? Manabu manner class to learn Gakusei, student life, which is student. Knife, dirt alligator, feed it cheese, Chi, and Gakunen. Gakunen. Oh, that's because it's going up. Yeah, Gakunen. Gakunen is study, or yeah, study year, so school grade or school year. Here in school, yes. All right. School grade is a little deceptive. I usually use school year because grade could be school grade, like a grade. In like when you try to translate it like that. 学生
学生
uh,
学ぶ
学年
and then okay, go both. Is this still both? Oh, I know a prototypic of this. For for relatives. Have I updated my music playlist? I have. We're doing another artist who actually has no limitations on their music. So no limitations, no licensing, copyright free, universal kind of thing. The thing that is allowed is as long as you let the audio library link it. So I already do that by default in general. Any credit to the success of the people I use music. Anyone ask? It's 2 artists. This one is Unicorn Heads. They go by Unicorn Heads. It's a different aspect. The other guy, Kevin, was mostly less digitized. This one is kind of a mix. A lot more digital side of things. So slightly more energetic. Yeah, slightly more energetic. Yeah. It's on a continuum. The other stuff goes at the end of the day, so yeah. Under the ground, which you dug into, you found 2 mountains. Wait, you found 2 great finds. You found both a mountain and a head. Oh gee, that's wonderful. 2 strange things to find underground. You want to focus on the part where you find both, not so much the things themselves. Think about you, and you can't believe you did so well finding both things at once. Usually you only find one or the other when you're searching. Okay. And Ryo, yeah, Ryoshin. Ryoshin is my prototypic word for this character. Ryoshin. What do you have? But you dig too deep and water flows into where you are. Your only hope is to row your boat floating off in the distance. Also think, what's that rowboat doing here? But it's your only hope, so you have to focus on it really hard. Okay, so you found both a mountain and a head on the ground, and you rush to row out off into the distance. That sounds like a pirate's life to me. Wink, wink, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, chuckle, chuckle. Pirate life. How appropriate. Yeah, it should be. Oh, they didn't use Ryoshin. Interesting. Ryoshin. Okay. But Ryote works. Ryote. Ryoka? Ryonichi? Ryojitsu. Of course, it's the third one. Ryonichi. And then Ryokata. It's usually kata. Nope, it's the other one. Ryoho. Of course. We're just taking coin flips because you just take coin flips. Entire whole or... Oh, wait. Kata... the reason why I chose kata is because oftentimes kata takes precedence over whole. So I just picked the more frequent one. And then this one I picked the most recent one. And this one only has 1 read, so you couldn't fail that so far. There's a lot of gimmicky shortcuts right now. Okay, school admissions. So enter school, enter study. Fair enough. Admissions. How about entry into school? Yes. Okay. Yeah, this is not exactly the same as entering a school. So entry into school. Okay, enrollment. I like enrollment. You enter into a study place. Where does this happen? It happens when you get accepted into school, aka school admission, university admission, or entry into school. Yes. And maybe it's new gaku to follow the company example. Rikigaku sounds awful, but it could be that too. So give me new gaku for 1000.
入学
Nice.
入学
New gaku. All right. I think we're okay with
入
this.
学
No need. Oh, this is a ladle? Oh no. This is a ladle. There's a ladle scooping up 2 drops of liquid, so the handle and the scoop part of the ladle. Imagine, oh no. We did not get this yet in Hanzahiro, but there's already a ladle for Hanzahiro. It's actually the one that I mixed up a couple ago. This one. With caliper. On like glance, because we're a little bit quicker on the Hanzahiro side of things. Ladle, huh? What does science have to do with a ladle? Oh, because it's literally a ladle. Okay. Alright. That's fair. Oh, a hat and a king. My prototypic for this is an. Is it an? No. Oh, it is an, right? No, Zen. Oh, so this is Zen. Yeah. And I did it from Chinese, but this is probably Zen, right? In like Zen. Kings with hats. Okay. So somehow hat or kings. Did you know that all kings wear hats? Okay, fair enough. Think of as many kings as you can think of. Guess what? Every single one of them, aka all of them, wear hats. That's fair enough, actually. Think about strange hats, funny hats, and normal hats. How about just a crown? Just make sure you're amazed by the fact that they're wearing hats. Okay, and then whole. Yeah, Zen. Zen is my prototypic for this. But as you are going through all the kings, it turns out it's funny I use Zen as my prototypic thing, but it's because I hear other people use Zen all the time. I myself do not like that phrase. I don't prefer to say not at all, never, always, but that doesn't mean I don't hear it a lot. So Zen is like in your face all the time. Right? Internet is always in your face, right? Always, right? Always, never, yes, no, Zen. Or the worst. The worst. The best. In Mandarin, it's kind of similar too. It's like J this, J that. Or better yet, add like death. I'm bored to death. This is like death, garbage death kind of thing. Was using as an extension. The last one you come does not have a hat. He is the king of Zen Buddhism. Oh, I feel like I met someone who identified as a Zen Buddhist recently. Oh yeah, I have. It was like 3 days ago. 2 days ago? Yes, simple clothes and a shaved head. I don't know about that, stranger. Unlike all the other fancy kings standing around nearby, to add to the story and make it more memorable, you can imagine the other kings getting upset, saying things like, all kings must wear hats. You are no king. The king of Zen Buddhism just ignores them and begin to meditate. Well, okay. Ooh. Tsubete. Oh, yeah. What? There's no Zen here? What the heck? Come on. That can't be. It really is. Zen Nihon. Interesting. I thought this might have a special thing. Maybe like Zen Nippon. Or, I mean, Zen like something something changed with the read. And then we have, oh, which one is it? It's a coin flip. Okay, which one sounds better? Zen Riki. Zen Riki versus Zen Roku. I feel like Zen Roku sounds better. Nice. Then Zen Roku. Okay, Zen. All the kings wear hats. All the kings wear hats. Okay. Oh, whoops. And okay, what was this? What's this construction? Yeah, construction and study instead of crossbeam. Construction and study, engineering, study of construction. Nice. Or industry. Nice. I like this.
工学
And kogaku. No.
工学
Kogaku. Yeah, kogaku. No problems. One of the very first ko mnemonics. Ko. I do have to remember to type engineering and not construction. Right. Okay, so ladle. Okay. So you find under the ground both a mountain and a head. Right? And a head. And you're just dipping it on out of there by rowing your way out, right? Right. Do. Ryo. Oh, we gotta make sure it's not do versus. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Ryo works. Oh no, it could be do. Okay. That might be a problem. Using ro, it could end up being ro as opposed to ryo. Okay, I gotta think about it. Yo your way out. And then we have admissions or enrollment. Would you use enrollment? That's enter school. And we use nyuroku. Nyugaku. Right. Nyugaku. No special things. Ladle. All the kings wear hats except for the king of Zen Buddhism. And Kogaku. Kogaku. We have the study of construction, which is engineering. Okay. All right. Whoops.
入学 工学
Kogaku. Advance. Oh my goodness. All right. Daigaku. All right. Big study is college study. We're fine.
大学
Daigaku.
大学
They use dai for dai and then gaking for gaku. Okay. Your university is best known for its dai gaking. It's a sport in which you get dai. And your university is best at it. Other universities might be known for their football or baseball team, but yours is the best at dai gaking. All right. Fair enough. I got you, boo. Absence from school. That makes sense, right? rest from school, but it's also absence. It's the alternative meaning of this, which is I'm more familiar with the use of. Surprisingly, I actually more familiar with the use of being absent from something than resting, except for like Yasumi, right? When you rest from school, you're taking absence from school. Yeah, in both the positive and negative. Like it's a unadulterated version. This is the only very long. This is only for very long absences though, not a day or a week, but a month or years. Think about it as taking extended leave. Yeah, an extended absence. Right. School absence is fine. Okay, and Kyugaku.
休学
Yes, Kyugaku. Okay.
休学
All right, that's fine. Moving along. Yonder. Oh, okay, this might take a little. Yonder is gonna take a bit. A drop in a mustache. A drop hits your mustache. Where did it come from? Ah, it came from yonder. You say facing that way. Okay. Do I have a prototypic double kanji for this one? Not off the top of my head. Yonder is a bit of a weird word, but it fits the meaning of this kanji quite well. You have to trust me that it's more useful in Japanese than it is in English. Probably agree. When you imagine through this mnemonic, make sure the drop comes from the side and hits you in the mustache with quite a bit of force. That means it comes from a far distance, thus making you look over yonder. Although, if you're an English speaker, understanding this makes English more useful. So, saying, I don't know. It's one and the same. No. Yonder, Cole. Oh no, it's Cole again. Yeah, I don't remember this. Who shot this drop at you from yonder? You look over yonder and see a figure. It's Koichi. Who is that over yonder? You yell. Who's that over yonder? You yell. It is I, Koichi. I don't know what Koichi actually sounds like. He yells back. I shoot at you over yonder because you weren't doing your kanji reviews often enough and you're taking up space on our database. But I'm paying you. Oh, that's true. Well, I'm gonna walk over yonder and leave you alone then. A bit of a oh. Ain't no way that's katako. Holko? Holko sounds weird. Katako? Holko? Oh, it's always, why is it hol? You still need good nights of sleep to get back to full health, so yeah, good luck. Take care. Sleep well. Get well, right? Get back to 100%, and I will catch you when you're healthy and spry. Maybe a little bit on the weekend. Oh, and I haven't asked you about civilization, so we'll save gaming talk for when you get better, and maybe on the weekend. We can like exchange notes, like indirectly with each other about gaming, because I still haven't asked you about if you had a chance to play Civilization as you have planned it. So, yeah. Oyasumi nasai, Kyako. Mata ne. Okay, so Holko. Over there. What do you usually... Muko. Still not ringing any bells. Kolke. Or Muke. Oh, it's still not ringing any bells. Oh, this one's gonna be something. Alright. Gold is gold. Which is still gold. Which is still keen.
金
金
Yeah, because since this word is made of, it uses the kunyami, not this word though. It's still, yeah, because it's very important. Right? And then don't confuse it with okane. Yeah, definitely. Okane. Alright, so we don't need to worry about that. Testicles, yes, the gold balls, right? Forever, this will be cemented in topical dandadan. Dandadan has redefined my mnemonic for testicles as gold balls. I guess kindama. You have some gold balls. What balls are more important than any other balls? At least for a dude, that would be his gold ball, his testicles. Yes, this where it came from about because tanuki scrotum skin would be used to pound down gold into sheets. Oh, interesting. Tanuki scrotums are apparently very good at this because they are very strong and flexible. Strong, yeah. That's why gold balls equals testicles. Interesting. Tanuki statues are also lucky in the sense of fortune. So that's kind of interesting too. As you might have guessed, this word is slang and you probably want to avoid using it at the doctor's. It's comical word that is used in casual conversations. Okay. I would want to rewatch Dan to Dan to see if they even use this. I don't know. I'm not aware of this one.
金玉
So Kintama. Oh, it's not Dama. Kintama. No Rendaku, huh? I guess two separate words. If you know the reading, okay. So no Rendaku.
金玉
金玉
Why do I need to know this? I don't know. Okay, so we have Daigaku. Daigaku University. The University of Daigaking. Daigaku. Kyugaku. Right, Kyugaku to be absent from school. Right,
休学
and then someone chucked a drop at you from yonder, right, on your mustache. Dropped something on your mustache from yonder. Keen is still keen, not to be confused with okane. That's fine. And kintama no rendaku and golden balls. I should add golden balls, gold balls, just as a synonym, largely to avoid saying testicles over again. Nah, that's fine. Okay. Oh no, I can't spell absence. Is that how you spell absence? Is there another C in there? No. Okay.
大学
Daigaku.
Kyugaku 休学
Kyugaku.
金
In. Hmm.
金玉
Alright, okane. Okay, there it is. Okane. Money. Gold is money. Fair enough. They don't accept gold. That's
Okane.
fine. Okane. So you saved up a ton of money. Makes sense. You're going to buy something awesome. Then suddenly someone hits you in the knee with the knees with a bat. Now you have to spend all your money buying a kane. Okay.
お金
Okane.
お金
Alright, that's fine. Ame. Rain is rain.
雨
Ame.
雨
Ame. From the sky falls the rain. Ame. Angel. A cross with fins or wings? First of all, there's a cross in the middle, which actually makes this religion-based radical. This cross is a frame of somebody's body, and the things coming out are wings. Or they're not going with the using other components, but it looks like wings. I get you. I got you. Relax. Okay. An. This is still an. Right. An. Like onsen. Right. Roof. A roof over a woman can relax. Okay, she doesn't have to. And onsen is very close to that. So she doesn't have to worry about rain or snow or finding a place to sleep. The roof are also happen to be super cheap. Yes, right. Yes, see. So she can even relax about her finances. Picture the super relaxed woman lounging under her cheap but sturdy roof, and she doesn't have to. Yes. So an. As she relaxes, she pulls out the cheapest, most relaxing food in the world, anchovies. Anchovies. Really? Think about it. Anchovies cost next to nothing. They come in cans. You don't have to cook them or cut them up. You just push them down. There's nothing more cheap and relaxing than eating anchovies under your own roof. Alright. I actually want to say, yeah. Anzen. I meant zen, sorry. Anzen. I said ansen. Anzen for relax. And then ansen for, no, is it onsen? Ansen. Onsen. Onsen. Oh no, it's onsen, isn't it? And now I'm getting things back. It's fine. Yosui, relief. Anshin. Oh, that makes sense. Relax heart, relief. Nice. Okay. Next one. Aoi. Aoi. What's the adjective? Blue. It's still blue. It also means unripe. Yeah, it's still blue, right? Which might sound, but it comes down to the fact that Japanese some overlaps between, yeah, blue and green. So while English we think of go traffic lights, unripe bananas as green, in Japanese they're actually blue. Yeah, blue lights. It's also red, also mixing red and orange, right? Sometimes black. But yes, unripe.
青い
Aoi.
青い
And then I guess we're still using the ow thing. Think of blue things on your body, those are bruises. Hematomas. Aoi. Okay. We don't require context for that either. So let's see. Okane, okane gained. Okane ame. Ame angel an. What was the an thing? Anchovies. Relaxing under consuming anchovies. Okay. And aoi. Okay. Make sure not to spell angle this time instead.
お金
Ane.
雨
Ane.
Aoi
Aoi. Okay. Youth. Yep. Blue or green in years. Blue or green in years, the early years. So it's youth. Right. And seinen. Oh yeah, this was seinen. Yeah, youth. Seinen refers to young adults. Yeah, young adults. Usually in their late teens to early 20s. The word is gender neutral in legal or official context, but everyday use seinen refers to young men. Yeah, fair enough.
青年
Seinen.
青年
It's the principal anime genre as well that I typically watch as opposed to like shonen, right? The youth likes to play with sabers and nendroids. Think about it as you leave childhood and become a seinen. You want more mature and dangerous hobbies, right? Yakuza, like pirate yakuza would be considered seinen, right? So you move on from plastic swords and soft toys to playing with real sabers and nendoroids action figures. You're such a cool seinen. Alright, we don't need anything for that. Skuru. Right, skuru. To make, to build, to create, among other things. But that's good enough. To make, to build, to create.
作る
Skuru.
作る
You have to remember the sku portion. In order to do that, let's think about something that you're going to make. Imagine like a, you could say a scooter, but I guess you need to scoot. You need to scoot, right? Imagine something really awesome. You complete it and look at your masterpiece. It's amazing. You realize right then and there that it's too cool. Guru. Too cool for general public to see. You proceed to smash it. It's way skuru. Good. Cool. I don't know about that one. I think just using a scooter is fine too. Right. You made a scooter. Scooter. or something like that. I don't know about that. That's fine though. Boil. Okay, so instead of fire, boil. I see. That's because there's a boil. You need to boil a bunch of water over some flames. This rackle looks like all of those parts at once. Fair enough. Boil. Heat. Netsu and Netsu. I kind of thought it might have just been heat, but Netsu, Zen, right, for nature. And 10. Oh, right. 10. This is 10, right? Not used as not kun. That's own. State. Oh, that's the trouble. Okay, so we have river and drops. Province, county, a state. Think about Japan. Japan is a country made of islands. They're basically 3 drops in the large river that is the Pacific Ocean. These are Japan's state or province. Oh, I kind of like that. Kind of poetic. Also, another way to think about this is that the river radical is actually just 3 rivers separating drops, which are capitals of various states. Rivers are usually great ways to divide a country and say, yeah, geographical. I like it. I like it. Now, how do you get this to shoe? Each state has its own shoe to represent it. Oh no. The bottom of each shoe is the shape of the state. Oh, that's kind of cute. So when you step, it leaves a state-shaped imprint in the ground. It doesn't sound very comfortable. Or unless, oh no, the bottom of each shoe. Oh, okay, the bottom of each shoe. Not the actual bottom of the shoe. The state shoe also have things like state birds, state flowers, and state fish printed on each of them. That sounds like a very Americanized way to look at it. They're quite collectible. You should buy a pair of your favorite. Okay. Okay, fine. So now we have substitute gold cost. Okay. When you buy something, you basically substitute it with money. Oh, okay. That substitute money is the cost or price of the thing you're like an asset. Interesting. Substitute it with money. A substitute with money. There are lots of money-related synonyms in Japanese, but keep in mind this one refers to the money you pay to get some stuff in return. Usually goods, not to an expense, price, or value, right? It's substitute money after a price, cost. Okay. So let's see. Seinen youth. Skuru. Too cool. Something you made that's too cool. Boil. River. Drops or states separated in a river. The drops. And substitute for money, right? A substitute for money is a cost or price of something. All right. Cool. All right. I just realized I didn't even look at the read. So we're gonna go with Aikin. Or Daikin. Daikin. Fair enough.
作る
Skuru.
青年
Seinen. Shoe with the imprint. Composition. Is composition still composition? Yeah, I think. Thinking about Chinese here. 作文. I think that checks out. When you make writing, Simply put, you're writing. If you want to be fancier, you are, yeah, there's a composition. Note that sakubun, right? Sakubun often refers to the end result of a writing process, like a finished essay, rather than the writing process. Yeah. It also commonly associated with various writing tasks assigned to students in Japanese. Yeah. Yeah. Essays, writing, composition. Sakubun.
作文
作文
Which the sax from the make and the buns from the monster, right? From the right, the bun monster. Stop writing about sax and buns. You can't stop writing compositions about sax and buns. Okay, you're obsessed with them. You've been writing essays after essays about sax and buns. Stop writing. Okay. We won't need any more of this. Handicraft. Oh, they didn't add hand to it. Interesting. So we have construction and make. Oh wait, this is handicraft, not made by hand, like handmade. That's a little different. What is the industry of making? Well, it's when you industrially make things, obviously. That can only be handicraft or crafts. Okay. Often referring to craft activities or hands-on projects, but not literally by hand. Done in elementary or... Oh, crafts. Okay. Maneuvering. But wait, there's more. Is this kosaku or kosa? I guess we'll find out soon enough. Isn't just about glue and popsicle sticks. It can also mean maneuvering in the sense of pulling strings behind the scenes. So whether you're crafting a masterpiece or scheming a clever plan, I see. We'll say kosaku. Kosaku encompasses the wonders of crafting.
工作
Kosaku.
工作
Your favorite handicraft is making Koichi sacks. No, they're sacks that look exactly like Koichi, and you're incredibly good at making them. Soon, the Tofugu office will be decorated all over with your Koichi sacks. Okay. Music. This one is a bit of a new one for me. Mouth 20. 20 mouths are together. That's a lot of mouths. What do? They sing beautiful music together. All right, I like it. Like a choir. Listen to the 20 mouths. They sound great. Have them sing your favorite music. Also note that this kanji also means bend. Imagine the music coming out at you, bending all around and strange shapes through the air. Okay. That's kind of a little... Yoku. The 20 mouths make so much music that it literally cloak you. Kyoku with it. Literally kyoku. They kyoku with the music. Okay. Imagine how you feel as they kyoku with music. Feel the music all around you, enveloping you because the music is okay. That one's kind of a little tougher. Mei Kyoku? Interesting, Mei Kyoku. It'd be bent. Magaru. It's just Kyoku when it's saying, oh, is this a, oh no. Interesting. Okay. Ground and evening. Yaksa. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's such a weird coincidence. That is so weird that the day I level up, they use Yaksa as one of the radicals. That's hilarious. Ah, man. The evening radical is under the ground. Who's doing things underground at night? The Yaksa. Picture Yaksa members sneaking around in the subway or in the sewers. They're definitely up to no good down there. Well, I mean... Wow. It's almost like the universe is lining up, right? Yaksa. Oh, she. Wow, Yaksa. Of all the times to get this radical, it's today. Alright, big to make. Big make means major work, yes. Masterpiece, blockbuster. Oh, interesting. Blockbuster. The big make. What is your big make? Bigger than anything else. It is your major work. Okay. So we're gonna say Daisaku means a large-scale, ambitious, or significant work. Depending on the content, it can revert to anything from an artistically accomplished masterpiece to a big-budget blockbuster.
対策
Daisaku. Oh, it's not Daisaku. Okay, Taisaku.
対策
対策
Oh, important. Ooh, yeah. I for important. Yeah, Taisaku. Like Taisetsu. Taisaku. Ooh, better not get those mixed up. Do you know that there's a monumental work about... Wait, is monumental work acceptable too? Why is it highlighted in
対
purple?
策
Monumental work about a taisaku. It's a masterpiece about a magic sack that produces tie after tie after tie after tie, a bit like the magic porridge pot, but with a sack and ties. Then, okay. Okay, so we have make writing, composition, right? Make writing, composition, sakubun, sacks and buns, right? Kosaku. Kosaku. Koichi sacks, right? Kosaku. Which is crafts. Right, you're making Koichi sakus. Music. You have 20 mouths, they make great music, and they kyoku you with music. Ground in the evening, underground activity in the evening, yaksa. And then Taisaku. Taisaku, and just tie. What's your masterpiece work? Taisak. About Taisak. I don't know about that one, but it's fine. We'll see how well it sits.
Sakubun.
Sakubun.
Kosaku.
Kosaku.
対策
Taisaku. Aisha. Aisha. So a meat company is still the company. Sony is a company. Then okay. It's where your company meets in your company. Okay, fair enough.
会社
Aisha.
会社
We don't need anything for that. Hashiru. Hashiru.
走る
走る
You have to remember the hashi portion. Think of yourself running. It's nice as you run, though you notice the ground changing into something weird and mushy. Everything is turning into hash browns. I can get behind hash browns. Hashi. You start to get sucked in and soon you can't run anymore. Smell the hash brown. Taste them too. Oh no, my stomach just grumbled. What a terrible run this was. What do you mean? If I got sucked into hash browns, I'd be like, screw the running. Let's munch down on some hash browns. Yo. Okay. Okay. Speaking of yo, but I'm guessing this is not yo. Have, interesting. Narwhal and moon is all you have. I mean, we'll use the Chinese mnemonic, right? Chinese is our mnemonic here. Yo. Imagine one of each under your arms. You don't have anything else. This is it. All you have is, what if it's you? Because there is armpit, but then there's moon. Getsu plus it can't be that convenient, right? It's probably something else. Oh, it is you. Okay. Everything you have except the Noro and the moon were taken from you by the roving gang of Yus. Yeah, the Yus are back. Okay. They came and took your things. Now they have all your stuff. They even took the moon. And you only have the... Oh, okay. We have the moon under our arms, our Norwal. Oh man, that's armpit for the other guys. Oh, the armpit would work really well. You don't have much anymore, but at least you have these things. The narwhal, the narwhal and the moon. Alright, use. I think this is okay. Oh yeah, that's right. It's gotta be you, because Yume. That's right, Yume. It's the closest thing, prototypic. Okay, it's fine. Let's jet. Oh no, I don't remember what this is in Hanzahiro. Was it the blossoming tree? Yes, blossoming tree versus jet. Oh, I can't consolidate them. This is one of those jets that have the little nose wings going on to... Okay, imagine you're looking at the jet from top down. Yeah, I can see it. Fair enough. Like a fighter jet. Right. And yes, younger sister. Emote. Oh, my. Oh, yeah, that's right. My. Oh, come on. No, they consolidated these two. Okay, fair enough. I'm not sure how I feel about consolidating these two. We'll see. Travel makes sense. It's a little different. So we have run and go for traveling. Not yet, husband and end. Yeah. Yeah, Mark Sands. The reason why I said that it's interesting that they consolidate is because I write kanji. So it's very important. Every time you go to write any of these kanji, you immediately think, wait, is the top stroke longer than the bottom stroke? And it happens multiple times. Triple stroke is also, you have two of the same length, then the third one's long, the top one is long, the middle one is the shortest, and the third one is actually the longest. So like second length for shortest, then longest length, versus like short, longer, and then long. So there's like, when you're writing, you have to keep these compartmentalized. So reading, maybe not so much because of context, I suppose. If you eventually use them in context, you might be able to normalize these. Like, for example, if you see this end next to this, right? If you see this character that's longer written next to sister, it's gonna be like, what? What is that? At least at some point. That's how I usually feel. But jet works. Okay. Let's go back to traveling. So run and go. All right. A vehicle that goes is running and it's moving. Yeah. Okay, so they accept running and moving and driving. Yeah, you somewhere else, you're traveling. This word is typically used to describe the movement of vehicles. Yeah, such as cars and trains. It carries a slightly formal or rigid tone, so keep an eye on our context sentences to make sure you're using it right. Intriguing. Yeah.
走行
So no special rules, right? Yes.
走行
Soko.
走行
Soko, subido, 避けてください。バスの走行中走行中に立ち interesting 立ち上げらないでください。Okay. Yeah, you don't do not stand, right? Please do not, or I always imply please, but do not stand up, while the bus is in the middle of movement, right? Yeah. I used in the middle of movement because of chew. That's kind of how I interpret chew. Yo, 今日の走行ルートはね No, just 北ね Wait, northbound. Oh, so do I combine this? Like, akukari, kairi, or is it ita kairi? Yes. That's interesting. Oh, no, not kita kairi. Kita mawari. Mawari desu. Or combine them, and that's an interesting one. Maybe in the future I'll be able to decipher that a little bit with more confidence. Let's see. So kaisha, where you go to meet in a company, is at the company. Kaisha. Hashiru, to run, but you get stuck in hash browns. I just want to stop running after that. Then have or possess. You only have Norwal and the moon left after the youths stole everything. And then jet, it kind of just looks like a fighter jet, top down. Fair enough. And soul call for traveling or movement of cars and vehicles, and looks like it. I see it. So we're just gonna do like running it. Oh, we're gonna use moving as opposed to traveling for the time being, largely because the mnemonic sign. With that, okay.
会社
Aisha,
走る
Ashiru. Ah, that's a typo. I think use, and I totally typed you y-o-u. Like yo. Yo. That's a typo. Where are we going with this? We'll use traveling, sure.
Soko
Oko. Okay. Gotta keep going. Oh man, time is of the essence. Hometown is still hometown. What did we get for the hometown? Sato? It's still Sato. This word is old-fashioned, invokes a warm, nostalgic image of home, often seen in folktales and traditional song. It's represents an idyllic, idyllic and pastoral life. Which village is a great one, or one's parents' home in the village or the countryside.
砂糖
Sato. Oh, it's Sato.
里
Sato.
砂糖
Instead of Sato. Sato. Okay. So going up, Sato. As opposed to Sato. Okay. I think we're fine with this. Archaeology. Archaeology. Let's see. A beggar? I mean, not a beggar. Think old studies. Oh, okay. Archaeology. Actually, that makes sense. Think about old things. If you often think about studying old things, it's called archaeology. All archaeology involves thinking about old things, at least a little bit. Yes. I see the British spelling. Yes.
考古学
No special rules, right? Yes, no special. Gaku.
考古学
Gaku.
考古学
Oh, Kogogak. Wow, that's combining the two tendencies Konichi has.
考古学
Kokogaku. Kokogaku. Quite a mouthful. I think we're fine here. Oh no, it's a grain. Okay. Hold up. That's fine. And we're gonna add grain stock. Just in case, because of Hanzuhiro. This is grain stock. Right? Oh no. Wait, yes. Or is it beanstalk? Oh no. Wait. Oh no. No, this is grain stock. So it looks like they share. Beanstalk was. Right? Yeah, I think they used this for beanstalk. Grain stock overlaps with shoot. Okay, alright. We gotta negotiate our Hanzuhiro stuff too. So, grain stock. Okay. And it lines up, which is good. Capital. Makes sense. Tokyo. Tokyo can't not hear Kyo from Tokyo. Or Kyoto. Right? Lid, mouth, small. You don't really need this stuff. There is a lid covering all the mouths that are too small to feed themselves, forming the capital. Okay, all the small mouths come together and create a place where everyone can support each other. Picture the capital of your country. How many mouths have come together to support each other there? 1,000 million. Fair enough. To remember the reading Kyo, we use the Japanese city Kyoto, yeah, which is spelled Kyoto. It was once the capital of Japan, indeed, and it was so full of mouths that came together that it was, yeah. When you think of the capital, think of Kyoto, but even if it's no longer the capital, Tokyo also has Kyo in it, right? Shape turns into form. Do you still take shape? No, you do not. Oh my goodness. All right. This kanji and the word share one of the same meanings, form. It doesn't just mean form though. It means tense, like verb tense. Okay, that's a good one. They say it shares one of the same meanings. I'm just gonna add shape. I think it's perfectly fine.
K
K and stays K.
K
経
Yeah, because it's
K
being used as a modifier, as a suffix.
K
I think we're okay here. We'll find uses for the word. Hence, in some other context, possibly. Okay. So, hometown. It's still Sato. Sato. How did Sato work? Probably nothing. Nostalgic. Okay. Sato. And Kokongak. Yes. And how did that work? Just regular readings. That's fine. No additional rules. Grain. Looks like a grain stock. Guess we'll do that. Actually, I didn't even bother looking at what it said. This is a tree with a slide. Okay, this is a tree with a slide at the top. What do you cut off? Well, why do you cut off the top of trees and plants, the grains? Imagine taking a sickle and slicing the grain off. Okay. Fair enough. And then Kyoto. And still sorry, I gotta ban the daily bot. Okay. And then K, right? Still K. Okay.
考古学
考古学. Oh no. E
Sato
Sato.
Kei
Oh, oh no. Gotta keep going. What time is it? Okay. Okay, literature. Okay, bungaku. Bungaku is fine. Bungaku, study of writing is literature.
文学
Bungaku.
文学
And you're still writing them buns. Talking about those buns. Alright, cool. Do? Donichi? Doka? Doka sounds about right. And this might be a exception. Doka. Same day is still the same day, right?
同日
Oh no, dojitsu. Oh yeah. I actually we just went over that, huh? The foreshadowing.
同日
同日
Okay. G, 2 donuts. We had G, 2 centaurs, and G, 2 cucumbers. So now we got 2 donuts. All right. Dojitsu. That's fair enough. Think of objects, 2 of them. Good to go. Country. Guo. Go. No. It might be go, actually. The mouth of the king extends all the way. Well, that's actually ball, but I guess the king with the drop. The mouth of the king extends. Oh, wait, but we're talking about kanji here. So the mouth of the king extends all the way around him, like in this kanji, where his mouth reaches. That is his country, give or take a few drops. Okay. I was kind of wondering where the drops come in. Imagine he's taking physical form. As he talks, waves extend from him and stop right at the border of his country before getting into the next one. Interesting. Oh, it's Koku. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Like Chugoku. Chukoku. Oh, and it can be Rendaku. Yeah, I have to. Like Kankoku, Chugoku. So Coke, huh? Turns out the king of this country loves drinking Coke. Give a drop or two, right? Every morning that big mouth of his swallows a whole 2-liter bottle of Coke for breakfast. Would you drink that much soda for breakfast? Now, this king says he wants to pass a law requiring everyone in the country to drink nothing but Coke. That's crazy. Well, we can certainly think of it as an option for the energy drinks that people throw back, the little kiddos throw back these days. It's been a very long time. Soda, though. I do go out and drink soda whenever the social eating is involved, which doesn't happen very often. So, Goku, alright, fair enough. Sheep is still sheep, surprisingly. Wow. They agree on sheep. This is a sheep. You're looking at it from above. See the two ears and the body of going back with his little tail at the end. Yes, sheep is still sheep. All right, we're fine. Which happens to be sheep. So sheep is still sheep, which is still sheep. Upper class letters. Oh, big writing characters or letters. Big writing characters. Yeah, big writing letters. Okay, you have big writing letters. What do you think? That would have to be uppercase letters, right? Whoops, sorry, caps lock was on for a moment. Okay, but I'm a little confused. What is considered uppercase letters in Japanese?
Omoji.
Oh, moji. Okay, so we got moji, right? Oh, mo again, teaching us about the alphabet, like letters of the alphabet, and then we add big to it. Although O is the kun. You had not considered this? Yeah. I'm like, uppercase letters. What is considered an uppercase letter in Japanese? That sounds like a more of an American, like an English adaptation. I guess it's for Japanese speaker referring to English, right? Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Mark. That is a very fair point. I should have put my shoes. That's a fair point. So let's see. We use onyomi, but O ends up using kun because it's a separate word, probably. Whenever you see an uppercase letter, you shout Omo. Okay. Your buddy Mo taught you the letters in the first place. Nice. A throwback to the moji mnemonic. And he always does. What a good guy. All right.
大文字
Omoji.
Omoji.
Okay. All right. So we have bungaku. We write literature about buns because we love buns. That different types of buns, guys. Bao buns, not Saxon buns. And let's see. We have dojitsu. Doji, 2 donuts. Mouth, king's mouth, give a drop or two. Loves drinking. Koku. Right, koku. Sheep is still sheep from top down. And O is a selection. So O moji. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Uppercase letters. Right. So oops.
同日。
文学
Oops. Well, that was weird.
大文字。
Man, there's so many lessons on peak day. Okay, whisper in ear. So interesting. Strike the ear or hit the ear. Interesting. So you feel your ear getting hit. This is a feeling of a whisper in your ear, perhaps a secret or some other confidential tidbit of information. Whatever it is, it has impact, which is why it feels like a hit. Note that the word is more often used in writing than in casual speech. That's fair. Yeah. I sense a whisper, like the main protagonist sense a whisper in his ear or something.
耳打ち
And mimiuchi checks out. Kunyomi, right? Mimi and u. Mimiuchi.
耳打ち
Nothing about like an urchin or like a uni uni's ear. Like what's an uni's ear? Can't be helped. Shikata kanai. Shikata kanai. Shikata kanai. It's no use, can't be helped. Okay, so method, right? Method, but there does not exist a method, right? Or, yeah, pretty much. Does not exist a method. There's no method, can't be helped. It's no use, right? You've already learned shikata, which means method or way of doing. When you don't, right? Don't. That's the ganai, although it's more like the nai and the particle ga. Have a way of doing or achieving something. You could say can't be helped, it's no use, or there's no other way. Makes sense, right? This is a popular phrase in Japanese, so we'll encounter it a lot. Yeah. I think we're gonna add a synonym. Wait, maybe not. No, that's fine. Can't be helped is fine. I'll come up with, there might be synonyms because these are phrases. Popular phrases tend to have more English feel, like, or the other way around is also true, but English has a lot of flexibility when it comes to phrasing, especially when you play video games. When they have dialogue, there's like 6 or 7, like it is such a fascinating way to play video games. If you're into language learning and you play a game that has a lot of casual conversation, listening to different languages, you start getting like, oh hey, this one sounds nice, oh this one sounds nice, and then you're not quite sure about the nuances, but still there are many. When it comes to phrasing, it's a potpourri of excitement and discovery, also potentially overwhelming at times. All right.
仕方がない
Shikata kanai. Yeah, shikata kanai.
仕方がない
And there's the nga. Shikata ga nai.
仕方がない
仕方がない
Nga nai. Okay, so we're fine, right? Can't be helped. To not have a method, right? To not have a method can't be helped. Okay, blood. There's a drop on the plate. So let me guess. You break the plate and oh no, I scratched myself. There's a little speck of something on your plate. What is that? You ask. Oh no, that speck is blood. I hope it's blood from a nosebleed you suddenly have and not someone else's blood. Your waiter is probably, oh, okay. Gonna get fired, by the way. At least your platelets should stop the bleeding soon. Your platelets. Badum dum. Haha, get it? Platelets. Japanese blood jokes. Well, that's actually a English. Well, Japanese learning blood joke. Okay, I get you. Okay, night. Have I had night alone? Oh no. Have I have night konya, right? So this is ya, probably. Konya is the prototypic night. Let's see. Lid, leader, winter, drop. Interesting. A leader is wearing a lid and is standing out in the winter. Plus, it's raining and she covered in drops of water. Oh, I see. On top of all of this, it's night. Well, that sounds miserable. If it helps, you can come up with a reason why she's outside in the winter at night. Also, why she's wearing a lid on her head, probably because she's protecting her people from something that comes at night. Interesting. Yeah, it's ya in Konya. Question is, what is she protecting them from during the night? Turns out it's the Yankees baseball team. They're out for blood and only the leader can protect us. Ko really has it out for Yankees. He's more of a Mets fan, I suppose. Imagine the Yankees stomping towards the leader, baseball bats in hand, blood on their faces. They're here to eat and nobody will wait. They're here to eat and nobody will stop them. Feel the fear of their approach. Will you survive another night with them on the prowl? Okay, Yankees. Someone's out at night protecting something, right? Okay, that's fair. In the winter. To be photographed. That is Toru. No. Oh, this is different. This is different. I would use Toru, but to be photographed. Oh, okay. So this is the act of being photographed, as opposed to taking the photograph. To photograph something. Copy. Interesting. I'm not sure if I. Maybe is she? Shiru? No, Shiru. Shieru? No, there would be an e. Shiru? I'm using Chinese as a reference. The word consists of yes. Okay. And then the kanji itself means copy. So it's basically photography, which is why this word means to be photographed or to be in a photograph. You know, this is one is to be photographed because it ends with a ru, something like, yeah. Something thinks you're rude, so they're photographing you. Oh, interesting.
映る
Oh, utsuru. Oh man, it's the uts over again. Oh boy, the beatboxing mnemonic. Utsuru. You have to remember the utsu part. You're being rude, right? That's why you got photographed. Why are you rude? You're doing beatboxing again. Constantly saying uts. Oh, no, I can't say that one out too. This is the second occurrence of the beatboxing one. Utsuru. Ooh, that could be tough. I had problems with the first beatboxing one.
映る
映る
Utsuru. The meaning's fine. Utsuru, okay. We got some context. Chichi wa video ni video. Chichi wa video ni utsuru no ga kirai. Kirai desu. Oh. Yeah, don't like it. Kirai. 白い花はウェディングフォトにnot even 写真フォトにno フォトに映っていない映っていない。このカメラでは、いや山が、oh, 木や as in and 木や山がよく映る。Yeah, as in and. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So we have Mimi, right? Mimiuchi. Ne? Yeah, Mimiuchi, which is whisper in the ear. Something hits you in the ear, like a whisper. Air, maybe. Mimiuchi.
耳打ち
Mimiuchi, and then this is more of a meaning thing. So shikata ga nai. Shikata ga nai. Oh, that's actually kind of hard. Shikata ga nai is can't be helped, right? Because there's no way of doing. plate with blood on it. So blood. Lady in the winter time with the lid protecting whatever the folks from the Yankee team. Yeah. And then it's oh my gosh, I can it's alright. Not to be photographed for being annoying. Okay.
耳打ち
Oh, wait. Is it no the? I keep using the. At the
仕方がない
映る
do. All right, lowercase. I think that's just
小
self-explanatory.
文字
Yeah, and then just ko.
小文字
小文字
How else would I know? His son Komo taught you the lowercase. Such teamwork. Oh, okay. Okay. Emoji. That's fine. Uyu Yasumi. The winter rest, which is the winter holiday.
冬休み
Okay,
冬休み
fair enough. No, the day ones are not useful because the day ones are special, right? Yeah, the day ones are special. So, and then I have a kunyomi. Okay, that doesn't help. I have so many kunyomi examples, but it's probably like May, right? Ming, May. Because Ming translates to May, especially like name like Ming. Ming is May as well, like you May. So this is probably May again because there's indifference of tone, right? So even though this is Ming, they're both Ming actually. You know, Ming and Ming for name and bright. So it's probably May. The sun and the moon are out. Oh, that's a lot of bright. Yes, that is a lot of bright. Holy. Yeah, May. And Myo. Oh. So, oh, the two that gets... Oh, okay. May and Myo do get mixed up on the Yume versus Myoji and stuff like that. Okay. When do things start to get bright outside? I say when things start getting sunny, and this is the month of May. Okay. If you live in the southern hemisphere, it's bright in May because of all the snow or because that's when all the street lights come on. Depending on where you live, you might want to come up with a different reason for all the brightness in May. Perhaps it's because of Mother's Day, since we all know how brightly mothers shine. The important thing is to remember just how bright the month of May is. Okay. Fair enough. I think we're okay, right? That's Kun. Yeah, that's the one of the Kun examples that I was thinking about. Akari. Interesting. Not bright, unknown, and not clear. Oh, it's the same. Not clear. For unknown, unclear. What was my not? Fume? There's no way that's Fume. Oh, it is Fume. Interesting. Fume. Investigation. We don't have the left radical yet. Or we don't have the left character. Kyume. Intriguing. This is long, I guess. Yeah, they're going with long. You have a modified key. Sure, a modified key radical on top of a kick. You kick the key as far as you can, then measure distance. How long did it travel? Okay. Kicking the key definitely goes a long way. But, yeah. Right. Kyo. For long. Oh, yeah, I knew that. Yeah. Anyways. Long. To be able to do. So maybe da. Da. Not dai. Da kuru? Da kuru? Oh, dekuru. Dekiru. Oh, this is probably dekiru to be able to do. Just off the meaning, not the reading. When you exit and come, apparently it means to be able to do. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. I think of it like you're leaving a location to do a task, and when you come back after you did it, perhaps you are waiting in the room training like someone from Dragon Ball. When you leave the room, you're ready to fight the enemy and win. You train in the room to be able to do whatever you need, hyperbolic time chamber, whenever you need to do, and only leave and come back alive because you were able to do it. The verb is really common and is a wide range of meaning. Yes, really wide. It can also mean things like to be ready for a meal, to be made, to partake, to be made of. For example, when saying that something is made from, yes, made from, it commonly written in hiragana, but you'll see the kanji version. So I haven't seen the kanji version. That's why it's so weird looking. I'm gonna say also have the ability, just because that's kind of an established habit. Have the ability to
Dekiru.
yeah, dekiru.
できる。
できる。
Reading is a bit strange because kiru, kuru, kuru is irregular, and de is de instead of using da to determine which one. This is a weird word you rarely see written in kanji too. Yeah, you don't. You just typically most of the uses is just dekiru, dekiru. So the only way I knew this was because of this translation. Otherwise, even interpreting this is tough. Like that is a wild combination of stuff to try to interpret this too. It kind of leads you down a lot of different wrong, like really far paths from it. Dekiru has a lot of meaning, but those meanings are really kind of far from this. They both are kunyomi reads where, yeah, it's de, and then kuru is kiru. This is different from the reading you originally learned for kuru, though, so be careful. If you remember that and remember that kunyomi from previous, yeah. And kuru is a weird thing, so
できる。
できる。
that's fine. We know this is gonna be like kudasai. Where I'm just gonna have to adjust this. This is gonna be pretty much the closest thing that I've encountered so far to this part is kudasai. Yeah. Takes a little bit to adjust, but it'll work out. So we have ko using the ko. So ko kobungaku.
小文字。
Komoji, sorry, not kobungaku. Komoji. So
Komoji.
ko's the child, mo's child. So komoji fuyu yasumi. So winter holidays, winter holiday. Let's just read. Bright May is bright. Long modified e getting kicked. How long did it go? And then let me
できる
dekiru, dekiru, dekiru instead of dekiru, dekiru. Okay. All right.
小文字
文字
できる
できる
冬休み、
冬休み Off we go. Let's keep continuing. Today is a very long day. Whole, right? Wait, Atakin or Holgin? Holgen, not Gin. Holgen? Kataken. Holgen or Kataken? The way you say, unless this is special, the way you say things is your dialect. Oof. Okay, that's fine. It's an entire way of speaking. You can think of kata as being a direction. If you go far enough in different directions in the country, you'll discover different regional dialects.
方言、
Holgen.
方言
方言、
Yeah, and she's doing Holgen and Hogan. That's fine. So the direction of saying dialect, right? Fair enough. No no changes. Okay. Fast talker. Fast mouth, okay. Or early mouth, that's fine. Fast talking, fast speaker, fast speaking, okay. When you fast mouth, you fast talk, okay. That this elicits the Chinese mentality.
早口
Hayakuchi. Hayakuchi. So, oh, interesting. Both, this is both kuns, right? Maybe Haya kunified. That's what happens here too. Both are kuns. Remember how body parts often change, even yeah, body parts. Yep. So, Hayakuchi.
早口、
早
Hayakuchi.
口
We'll just have to remember Hayakuchi. Although, how could I mix this up? Coal? I could mix this up with, like, say, soul coal, right? I could accidentally say soul coal or onyomi. So we're gonna have to remember the kun as much as possible. Body parts, special exception. Higashi. Oh no. Dong? What could dong be? Oh, I've seen this before. Northeast. Dole? It could be Dole. It's probably Dole. Behind that tree is the sun. Oh, I see. The sun is rising to the east. Okay, the sun always rises in the east, so if you're heading... Okay. Picture... Fair enough. Tall instead of Dole. Okay. So it's tall. Dong is the thing I was going off of, but tall. You walk east for a few hours until you come to a city. It's Tokyo. Yep. Tokyo is to the east. It's the east capital compared to Kyoto. Right? So east capital. Tokyo. When you think about East Japan, think about Tokyo. And if you're bad at geography, just look at the map for a while or stand outside stand outside in the morning and watch the sunset. Alright. Or sunrise. Fair enough. Okay. Eat. Okay. Yeah, that's eat, alright. You put on a hat and go outside to kick. To Kick the white. Kick something white. It's a big white goose, and you killed it with your kick. Oh, that escalated. That's because you're going to cook and eat it. Well, that escalated. Holy heck, that escalated. Oh, I haven't ever seen it standalone. Joku. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Joku. Oh yeah. Oh, so they can. Yeah, the left side. True. No. Oh, public building. A guan. So it's a kan. Yeah. Yep. Not enough. Okay. So we have sufficiency, but it's not sufficient, right? So not sufficient. More like the contrast to being sufficient. Okay. So foot, you know the word. Yeah, here it is. Interesting that they're comparing an adjective with a predicate. Although predicate adjectives in English, that's not too bad to process. Right. Tariru from level 4, which is this one. What is this one? It's the opposite. Negative form, yeah. Negative form on a verb is nai. Yep. So what is the opposite tariru? To be sufficient, the opposite to not be sufficient or not enough. Tarinai?
足りない、
Okay.
足りない、
Just for conjugation. Need to conjugate it. Although that's better said than done. Or easier said than done. I said better said than done. Okay. So all say Hogan. Right.
方言、
Hogan in direction, dialect. You go in directions. Haikuchi. No, Nendaku, right?
早口、
Hayakuchi. Oh, I said hi. Hayakuchi. Hayakuchi. This is a special case. Kun, fast talker. If you have an early mouth, then you're a fast talker. All for Tokyo. Interesting enough. East. Sun rising behind the tree in the east. Eat. It's going to be eat. Kind of self-explanatory at this point for myself. I have a lot of crutches right now, it seems. And tarinai. Okay. Lots of crutches.
Hogen.
Hogen.
早口。
Hayakuchi.
足りない、
Okay. Above in years. Right? When you're years above someone else, you are older. Oh, okay. That's good too. Years above. Years above someone else. That's very Mandarin. Years above? What position of years is it? It's after the noun, the adjective. It's above the position or the relative position. That's interesting. I guess Nenjo? Yeah, Nenjo.
年上、
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is special. Alright, years and time, yeah, special. So Toshiue. So they went with kun. Double kuns. The reading for the one is because it's kun reading, even though it's Chico, you already. Yeah. Time things are always special, right? Like what I said earlier about what's the jitsu that we got? Another jitsu. It's not what I suspect. That's hilarious. Yeah, every time. Oh, it was for evening, right? Whenever evening comes up, it's like, oh wait, it deals with time. Time is different. Time, body, describing people, like describing things of people. Dealing with people typically is very special, and then things like dealing with life. Lots of historical things tend to be also exceptions because why not? The curse of Jean versus Nin. Yes.
年上
年上
Okay, Toshiue, so that's
年
fine.
上
We just need to remember it's kun. Okay, so we have we have oh wait, we didn't finish yet. I'm like, what? Oh, so is this Toshishita? Are you Toshishita-ing me?
年下
Okay, Toshishita.
年下
Alright, then we got that out of the way. And then we have Ontoshi. Wait. Imatoshi. No. Konnen does not sound. Oh, Kyonen. This is Kyonen. Because weird, right? Kyonen. Or is it? Yes, Kyonen.
今年
Oh no, Kotoshi. Oh, what am I talking about? I'm thinking of last year, sorry. Kotoshi, right. You take the coal because I don't know, it's weird. And then wait, they take Konen too? Wait, hold up. Explain this to me. Also, it's Kunyomi reading for some reason. It's a total mystery why this is. Perhaps the ancient aliens, but I do not know. You're going to have to remember this exception with the brain of yours and rely on, yes, rote memory. The second meaning, which is, it's less. The second reading is less common, but still common enough. And it makes more sense. Interesting. Onnen. Interesting. Yeah, Kotoshi is more common for me. Duolingo also prefers Kotoshi.
今年
I remember writing these out at some point a couple times in the review. Kotoshi, is this elbow? It's mama? Really? Oh no. How do I get from elbow to mama? I guess yeah, this is fine. Because this is special Japanese. Okay. Ma, I can deal with that. And walk. I'm speeding up a little because we're running out of time. Walk. Alone. So boo? Poo? Boo? You stop at a small pole. Bowl and pole. Right, because I could use sample. So it's probably pole and bowl. There's a chance it can be no. Yeah, bowl hole. Like maybe all three, I don't know. You stop at a small you stop at a small slide. Sure. What are you doing before you stop? Here you are walking. Question is, what made you stop? Imagine walking at a nice, casual place. Then imagine something that would make you stop. That's incredibly interesting and strange. Maybe an alien's going down the slide. He would say, keep walking, friend. Maybe it deals with the reed? Oh, it's... Oh. Oh, no, that makes sense. Sorry, I said bo. Yeah, ho, bo, po. But, yeah, those are rendakus, right? Ho, bo, po probably are considered rendakus. So you're walking around minding your own business when suddenly something flips up and whacks you in the face. You stepped on the head of a hoe, and it caused you to swing up from the ground and hit you. Well, if you stepped on a hoe by accident, you stepped on a hoe next to the what interesting thing that you had to stop for? The slide, next to an interesting slide. Of course, imagine the pain of your face. Did your nose break after breaking? I honestly haven't ever stepped on one, but I can only imagine how painful that is. After bringing yourself together, look down at what hit you. It's a hoe. How did you manage to step on just the right spot to flip it up on your on you like that? Imagine the hoe. Pay close attention to where the hoe is now. Nowadays, though, okay, it's not a hoe. I'm thinking of a rake now. A lot of those things, they kind of give. So when you're stepping on it, it kind of bends, but it doesn't like snap up at you. Hopefully, that's like a safety precaution, right? Anyways. Haruku sidewalk. Yeah, and sampo. Right, sampo and sidewalk. All Dao. What is for Dao? Dole. Do I have Dole yet? I think I do. No, old Dole. Okay. Here we go. So we have... The nice thing about these two is they serve mnemonics to each other. So, if I know one, I know the other, right? So, toshiue, toshishita, right? So older and younger. It's kind of like jozu and heta and jozu. Ageru, right? Ageru and sageru. They're often pairs. Antonym pairs are very helpful. And then we have kotoshi, kotoshi, which is this year. Older, younger. Ma. So we're just gonna go with mama. Actually, I'm gonna type ma as well. Like ma, as in mother. That can come up sometimes. It still translates even if you're using it as a radical. I might actually add mother as well because I have a habit of typing mother as opposed to mama. I don't. It's funny because I call my mother mommy instead in a Fujianese accent, but I typically default to mother and father, grandfather, grandmother, as opposed to like grandma, grandpa, papa, and mama. And it doesn't help that, or well, this is fine. And then we have walk, right? Walk and walking on a hoe, suddenly stopping at a slide. Got it. Okay.
年上
Shiure. Whoops.
今年
Toshi.
年下
Toshishita. Let's keep going. Gotta go. Treasure lottery, yes. It's treasure. And kuji. Kuji is a lottery. So if you have a treasure lottery, you win treasure. If you win the lottery, then you have yourself a lottery, yes. Interesting. That's interesting. And kunyomi? So, takara, takara kuji,
宝くじ
takara kuji,
宝くじ
atara kuji. All right, that's fine. Treasure, lottery, lottery. Got it. Sanhyaku. Okay.
300
Sanbyaku, right. And rendaku. We gotta remember that. So, byaku. Is there a byaku? Hot pyaku? Yes, hot pyaku. Right. So you still have to keep in mind of the counter thing. I gotta make sure not to get complacent on rendakus.
300
300
Yep. I just went through all the hundreds in my head quickly. Okay. Sanbyaku, I don't think. Okay. No. That's still no. So, 知, right? That's still 知, right? In 知道. Yes. And by coincidence, we just got this Hansuhiro. So, arrow and mouth. Just before saying something, you take an arrow to the mouth. Which seals your lips together and making it so you can't talk. Someone doesn't want you to share what you know. This is she. Well, this is shiru. It's where they're using no for, but I don't actually know what the onyomi is. It might be ji or something like that. Ji, she, ji. Oh, or it might just still be she, actually. Now that I think about it. Oh, no. Do I have an example? Not off the top of my... Imagine being so surprised by this arrow, then think of all the things you know that needs to be said and told to everyone. Maybe you have information about nuke codes. Maybe you have information that will save the president. Whatever it is, make sure you know important things that need to be said, but also things that people want to prevent you from saying, even if it means shooting you in the mouth with an arrow. Yikes. Chi. Okay, that makes sense. Chi. Next closest thing. To remember the reading, yeah, we use cheese. One of the things you know is actually very strange, but very important. The president's cheese has been poisoned and only you know. If you could just say something and not prevent it, you have an arrow in your mouth. Yeah, try saying the word cheese with an arrow in your mouth. What would that sound like? Go ahead and pretend out loud. That's fine. That is totally not the same thing. Yeah, she. Oshirase. Oshirase. I was in Shashinko. Oshirase. That's still. Oh, I didn't get this yet. Shiriai. Shiriai. Inference. Oh, yeah, I don't got that. That's not it. Sachi. Oh, no, that's also not part of the other chi. So, nope. So chi, the cheese. President's cheese is. President's cheese is. You know that the president's cheese is poison. Arrow to the mouth. Okay, got it. Fortune is still fortune. Wow. Nice. What is their mnemonic for this? They have a toe in their mouth. Intriguing. They're a fortune teller telling you a fortune, but for her to do it, she has to take one of your toes and taste it. This, oh my goodness, Ko. Calm down. Wait, I don't even remember what the fortune mnemonic in Hansuhiro was. Did it have anything to do with a toe in the mouth? Oh, they use magic stick. That's right, the magic stick in the mouth to conjure up a fortune. That's fine. Okay. It adds something. Well, that's interesting. Tell me this isn't Tuss. Us sounds so wrong, but maybe it is. Remember tariru? That is to be enough. How can you make something be enough? To keep adding. Okay. Adding things to the pile until you reach that point where there are enough. That's why the verb is to add something, because you keep adding until you tariru. This verb is transitive, right? Makes sense. Like most words, okay, which is why you're adding something. It's not getting itself added all by itself. Maybe you add so much that someone tries to sue you for the nasty pile scrolls. Okay.
足す
Okay, it's tatsu.
足す
足す
Okay, that's convenient. All right. So we have the lottery, Fuji, the treasure lottery. Kata, takara, takara kuji, 300, 300 chi, poison cheese. Sorry, coughing. Voice is giving out. Fortune. Lick some toes, I guess. Fortune teller. And oh, I forgot that's the toe radical, actually. And tasu. Tasu to add something. All right, cool.
300
Yaku.
足す
Tasu.
宝くじ
Gotta. Oops. Oh my gosh. Hayaku. Alright, if you're early, you're still early. You're quick, yes, hayaku.
早く
早く
Okay. Going to the office. So like going out to the office, right? Going out to the office. If you exit somewhere in order to get to your company, that's going to the office, or arriving at the company. Yes. Fair enough. Coming, going.
出社
Oh, okay. It's shortened. Yeah. So, Onyomi reads, you should be able to read this on your own. Just watch out for, yeah, the shitsu. Shitsu gets shortened or dampened. Shoot, sha.
出社
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 The recording's a little weird. All right. So, I'm gonna keep that in mind. It's fine though. Shoot, sha. Minami. Oh wait, this is south though, and it's kanji, but it's a character. Onyomi. Nan. It could still be nan actually. Nan would be fine. The cross you're holding above your head to keep your horns dry keeps pulling you south. Interesting. Because it's warmer in the south. Oh, yeah. Look down and see the compass pointing south. I see. Nan. Okay. Nan. Yeah. Nan. Nan works. Nan is on top. It's one of the few vocabulary words or sounds that corresponds with Mandarin. You finally make it, or couple, I guess. You finally make it down south and it is dry, but you're really hungry. When you try to find southern food, you realize every store is only selling naan. Imagine being in the south and taking... Okay, fair enough. I don't think we need any examples. Oh. What happens in the east? Rise in the east. We want to... No time. Oh, right, Tokyo. Right. Nanto, Minami. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, we had this already. But is it Nanbei? It certainly is Nanbei. Okay. That's fine. Oh, here's the first one. Neck. Instead of a head. Interesting. So you have horns. Right? You have horns. And eyes. The neck. There are some horns on the ground that you want for yourself. You pick them up and you attach them to your neck. Imagine these horns sticking out of your neck. No one can slit your throat. What the? Now that your neck is protected. What the heck? And no use of eyes in this. That's interesting. This one's a bit of a stretch. This one can be a problem in the future. I can see this being a problem. And then kono. This, okay. Kono as in an adjective. Koso, kosoado, right?
この
Kono.
この
Remember the kore means this one? Well, kono simply means this. The difference is that kore is used on its own, whereas kono goes before a noun. For example, kono hito means this person. Notice how words like this starting with ko are close to you, where yes, okay, fair enough. Okay, so this and these, right? Kono, the neck, putting horns, protecting your neck. Okay, fair enough. Short and simple. South, cross, head, horns, dry, pulling you to the south. And during this, in the south, none, only selling none. Going out to the company, so going to the office, right? Going to the office, and shoot, right? Shoot, xia, shoot, xia, shoot, xia,
出社
shoot, xia. Oh, it's going up. Shoot, xia, shoot, xia, and hayaku. What does hayaku? What do we have for hayaku? Oh, no special things. It's just early is still early, it's still quick, and haya, haya. Right. Okay.
早く
hayaku.
出社
Chusha. It's still more. I don't think we're gonna get to Pirate Yakuza today. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, unless I'm like willing to push my voice. That one over there. Yeah, are.
あれ、
あれ
Are. You need arens? Okay. How about that one over there? You're in a camera shop, picking out a new lens, and that one over there looks good. Okay. Use are to refer to something that's from. That's fine. Doru. Really?
ドル、
ドル
Okay.
ドル
That's fine. Room. Oops. Why did I say room like that? Room. Setsu. Right. Setsu. On the dirt. Okay. On the dirt, you've made a roof over the ground where you can be in private with your mom. Or this is your room. Oh, they didn't go with the private. Oh, private. Oh, yeah, that's private too. That is really all the room is, you know, a covered private place where you can have some time to yourself. Imagine a room living, yes. And then, oh, shitsu. Oh, yeah. Not setsu, shitsu. Shitsu, like, shin shitsu, right? The bedroom. Shin shitsu. The only problem with your room is that you can't always be alone because your dad's shitsu. Shitsu. Which my father is a fan of shih tzus as well. Likes to come into your and pee everywhere, ruining your privacy completely. Imagine watching the shih tzu coming into your room and lift its leg to all your things. This isn't fair. Okay. All right. Let me guess. Shin shih tzu. Oh, oh no. Kyo shih tzu. Japanese style room. Wa shih tzu. Interesting. Wa. Don't have the other two. Kenkyu. Kenkyu shitsu. Okay. Is this going to be like word? Hung. Okay. Tongue works. Mouth. Sticking out of your mouth is something 1,000 taste buds on it. Oh, that's kind of neat. I like that one. Yeah, talk. Wa. And so, wa. The other ones will come with time. Don't know. So which? Don't know.
どの、
Don't know. And so don't know.
どの
Don't know. Remember how don't know? It's okay. Dore. It's just which one? Don't know. It's which. Same deal, same relationship. Notice how question words start with do. Yes. Okay. So that one over there. Which dollar room with the annoying shih tzu, right? Yeah, shih tzu. And then something sticking out of your mouth has 1,000 taste buds. Okay. All right. Knife. Okay, that's fine. Knife is not there. It's not here. Yeah, knife. So not there. Not exist is good though. Not exist. I was gonna say I should add not exist.
ない
ない。
Alright, fine. Kabam. Oh yeah, kabam is kind of contentious back and forth. Kabam. Car ban? Is there a car ban? You have a nice bag to carry all yourself just to throw. Okay. It's used for bags that you can close and have fairly rigid structure like handbags and bags. But not more firm, flimsy things like plastic bags. Yes. That's bukuro. Fukuro. Fukuro instead. This word can be written in hiragana and kanji. Okay.
カバン
カバン。
カバン
カバン。
Okay. Is this death? It's death. Nice. Do I need another one? There's a lid on the lion, and you got stuck under the lid with the lion, which means you're surely met your death. If you don't want to die, think of the poor lion. If you leave a lion under a lid for too long, death will come. Interesting. We just think of it as a scythe, right? At this point. Okay. Behind. Oh, yeah. Behind, yes. Behind. Behind in position, but after in time, right? Don't you dare switch on me, Japanese. It is. I'm pretty sure it still is. Right. If you loiter around to poop in winter, you never know what could be happening behind you. Yeah, after you're done, you turn back to see something really crazy that you missed because you took so long to poop in the cold. Imagine trying to loiter while you poop in the winter. You're trying to take... Okay, that's fine. Ho? Is it just ho? Go. Oh yeah, that's right. I knew that. Like go. And then ko. Interesting. So Koichi is involved. Do I have a ko example? I only have go at the moment. You finally look behind and you see Godzilla Godzilla and a giant Koichi having a violent battle. Oh, okay, kaiju battle. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Godzilla and Koichi was going at it behind you the entire time you were just lazily taking a poop in the snow. Ah, that's so embarrassing. They can't see you. Fine. And also dangerous. They could have crushed you. Yeah, okay. Alright, that's fine. And taxi. Yeah, you gotta...
タクシー
タクシ
Taxi. Okay. Alright. So. Yeah, we're fine. Let's just go. We need to go. Book it. Oh, totally turned out to be enough. Oh, that's interesting. Right? This is 十分. 十分 is totally enough. Oh, that makes sense actually. Sufficient, plenty. Totally. You have 10 parts of 10, which means you have enough. The amount of sufficient and plenty. Okay. Okay. So does this also go with jupun? Is it jupun?
十分
No, jubun. Oh, that's probably how you differentiate, actually, but between the two. I thought they would just layer on top of each other, but that's fine.
十分
Jubun. Jeez. Jubun.
十分
No special rules though, so that's fine. Okay. What is gen becoming? I don't actually... Do I have an example of this? No time to think. Origin is still origin. The kanji and a word are exactly the same. And then when used as a prefix, X or former. Intriguing. That kind of makes sense. Origin.
元
Moto. Oh no, moto. This is new.
元
Moto.
元
Moto.
元
元
He starts lower but goes up still.
Moto.
Moto.
元
Moto. And she starts higher and still goes up. You're trying to trace a person back to their origins so you learn more about them. You finally get there. It's a castle. The problem is that it's surrounded by a huge moto. Moto. Sorry. Moto.
元
Moto.
元
Moto. Okay. Moto. And you can't pass it because of drawbridge. Feel frustration. It's gonna be tough. Always keep plowing ahead. Okay. City is city. Did I already have this? Why do I feel like I already have this in some... Did I not have this in WaniKani? Huh. No, I guess not. City, you already learned the kanji. Oh, I did. Which means city, we're treating it as a radical too since it pops up. Okay. I'm like, what the heck? I could have sworn. No. We already got the kanji beforehand. Yeah, I'm like, excuse me? She? Hello? And they said we would get it later, so I kind of remember that. Oh, hey, omoi, omou. But the kanji. So I don't know what the kanji is. So rice patty, heart, onyomi. We're looking for. It makes you think. You think a lot of thoughts. Like, whose heart is this? Why is it in your rice patty? Why am I thinking out loud? Think about. Okay. Omo. Oh, mo. Dang it. As you're thinking these thoughts, you spot someone on the edge of the rice field. He really reminds you of someone, but who? That's it. He reminds you of that bartender on The Simpsons. What's his name? You think some more, which is Mo. Oh no, now Mo from The Simpsons is responsible for teaching us letters too. If you don't know Mo from The Simpsons, use a different Mo. Perhaps the one from the Three Stooges. Wow. Oh, that is a big throwback. That is a boomer throwback. You should be able to come up with one. Think really hard about the Mo you know best. And so it's interesting. They ended up jumping right to the kun. So Omo, pretty safe. Kireru, to be cut. Yeah. Intransitive. Consists. Okay, this is intransitive. That means it does not take it. The kanji means cut, so this generally means that something is cut. Something breaks or snaps. No direct object here. That's why the word to be cut. Yes. And then kireru.
切れる
Someone is snapping. Turns out. Wait, why do we need a mnemonic for this? Something is snapping. Turns out that something in your arm. Your arm is a key that grew out of you one day. Okay. What's this key doing here, you ask? Then it suddenly breaks in half. Okay. Okay, so... Right, enough? Zubun, right?
十分
Jubun. So enough? Jubun. 10 of 10, right? 10 of 10. Origin. Origin. Dang it. Origin is gonna be the tricky one. Oh, right, ex former.
元
So you get to the origin in the castle with the moto, city, mall, or omo, and kireru. Okay.
元
We're gonna have a problem tomorrow, sure.
十分
Gotta try really hard tomorrow.
切れる
It keeps going. Okay, to carry something out. Okay. That's fine. The meaning of this word is pretty strange, having little to do with a kanji meaning. Yeah, this word means to carry something out. 90 lessons? It's not a lot of lessons. The difference is I want to play Pirate Yakuza today. That's the only difference. The reason why I'm saying there are lessons is largely because I want to play Pirate Yakuza today. But it just so happens to coincidentally line up with the launch date of something I planned. The meaning of this word is pretty strange, having a very little to do with kanji meaning you learned. This word, I could just skip all this stuff and enter the answer, but we're reading. We're doing our due diligence. Like I could skip and just type in all the answers also, but we can't skip that either. We have to keep our due diligence. Can't skip shortcuts. Shortcuts make for silly habits. Although I'm kind of speeding. This word means to carry something out. Maybe you can think of it as like someone is saying, "You go do that task." You get yourself to carry out the task. Whatever you do, just know this is a weird exception, so you have to do some extra work. That's fine.
行う
That's not okay. Oh, okonaru is not okay.
行う
行う
Konao, oh no. Oh no. Okay, you have to carry out a task, but don't know. Oh, Konan. Oh, Konan, Konan, you shout. Conan, right? Oh, Conan, or Conan. Oh, Conan, you shout. You always shout, oh, Conan, to get to go to carry out something, right? To get him to carry out something. When you have to carry out something, though, because it's summoned to go and carry out something. Because it summons the spirit of Detective Conan, or Conan. He's a genius, so his spirit can help you with anything, even your WaniKani rules. Go hell and try out. Shout! Oh yeah, if Detective Conan has my back, we're all good. Oh, Konaru. Oh, Konau. Oh, Konau is gonna be. That's gonna be a tough one tomorrow. Butaniku.
豚肉
Yeah,
豚肉
豚肉
it's fine. Moving along. Star is still star. Nice. The sun that gives life is our very own star. Yeah, makes sense. Of course, all the other stars are probably giving life to. Maybe. Imagine all sorts of stars around the universe giving life to planets as suns. They are all stars you see in the sky. There are billions of them. I hope you don't feel overwhelmed by how minuscule. It's fine. Say. The star, the sun, and all the others are to protect you from your trusty saber. And all the others are yours to protect with your trusty saber. Yeah, protect the world, protect the sun, protect the youth, protect the west from the east. That's kind of weird. If you could protect from the west, yeah, there it is. And you can defend the stars. Okay, and we're unified. Fine. I'll be fine. Oshi. Did I knew that? I kind of know. House is still house. I'm okay with that. Under a roof is a pig because it's your house, your pig, because it's your house. Okay, fair enough. Ex-partner. Oh, that's a cute way to integrate that. I guess that's a standalone then, right? Like the origin is a partner you have originally but don't have anymore. In other words, is your ex-partner or reforming partner. Like in English, this word is fairly formal and it covers any kind of.
元パートナ
Yeah, it's still moto. The moat, castle, place of origin.
ー、元パートナ
元パートナ
Partner. Moto partner. Okay, we're fine with both. It's fine. So house, star, protect the world, protect the universe. Botaniku. Okonao, right?
ー、行う、
Okonao. Oh, wrong. It checks. Okonao. Okonao.
行う
行う、
And then it's the okonen thing to carry out a task. Okay, to carry out something, to perform something.
行う、
I'm not sure if I'm gonna get bopped for saying to carry out a task. Carry something out, to perform something. I think we're gonna use perform something.
「豚肉」「行う」
Oh no. Wait. Oh, can I still incorporate? Yes, right?
元パートナー
Yeah. Moto partner. Okay. All right. Substitution. So substitute and you a task. Interesting. A substitution task is substitution. A substitute test is a substitution. That's fair enough.
代用
And no special rules. Daio.
代用、
代用
Okay, that's fine. Interesting. High? It's probably high. Tsunami is coming, so you point a gun at the window at it. You better turn back, see what I'll shoot. Alright, that's fair. Think of the sea as its own engine controlling the tsunami. Otherwise, you might confuse and combine the two. So when you point your gun out at the window, aim at the sea, not the tsunami. It's like aiming for the head of a zombie and not the arms. Fair enough. An ocean. Oh, it's Kai. Oh yeah, I knew that. Kai guy. Kai guy. Yeah, that's right. What did I say? Hai? I was kind of thinking like it's Hai and Kai. Because Hai is Chinese one too. So Kai. Kayak, sea. Let it go. The sea decides it doesn't want to die today, so it turns to tsunami and goes, you hop in your kayak and chase after with your gun. Okay, I could get behind this. Yeah, so yeah, Kai guy overseas is our prototypic thing. Oh, interesting. Wait, does this change? Because sakana would be weird. Or is it still zakana? Oh, okay. Because animals. Aminals are special occasions too. So yeah. Umiza. Umizakana. Umi, yeah. So, unified. Okay. And umi. Okay. It's fine. We're fine. 42. 42. 42. 42. Hold up. Please don't panic. The answer is not a correct. Wait, what's happening? 42. Wait. Why are you saying PS? Oh, 4 ends plus 2 equals wait. PS, please don't panic. The answer is not a correct answer for this. It's just a reference to the greatest book of all time. Sorry for the confusion and so long, and thanks for all the fish. Oh. Okay. Fair enough.
42
Yeah, 42. 2. 40. 42.
42
42
42. And then obviously we don't use she because yes. Okay. Small stone. Well, we have seki. I mean ishi. So ishikodo. Ishikodo? Ne? You already learned which means stone. Add a kodo to that and it becomes a small stone or pebble. Or still a stone. Small stone.
石ころ
Ishikodo. Yep. Okay.
石ころ
Fair enough. And take. Oh, this is the take. Or one of the takes that I was referring to a little bit earlier. There's an ear just sitting on a stool. Nobody's watching you, so you take it. Okay. Feel the rush of stealing something, even though it's a weird something, admittedly. Start walking away quickly, and you don't have to, yeah. But I have toru, right? That's why they use take, because it's a kunyomi for toru, to take. You're kind of a person, or to earn, or to like earn like a reward, like be awarded something. You're the kind of person who is to take things. What things, you ask? Little toes. Well, first you took ears and now you're taking toes. You might as well do all of it. When someone asks you, do you like to take little toes? Your answer is totally. Oh my goodness. 10 out of 10 dad joke. Do I need any things? I don't. Let's go. 42
42
42 42 I
代用
Oh. I misspelled it.
石ころ
All right. Now we have the intransitive form to spread out as opposed to the transitive form. So that's fine, right? Which is and then we also had to spread something out, right? Right. Yeah, that's the transitive. And then actually verbs ending in yeah, that's same notes.
広がる
So
広がる
hirogau, and hirogaru. Okay. Oh, these are our last ones actually. Has it been 4 hours? No, it hasn't been 4 hours since our first one, so it hasn't rotated the new ones. What time is it? Hoka no hito. If you have other and person joined together by no is the other is describing person. So this means someone else, which is a little different from earlier. This is the more general, yeah, other person, which you already learned, because this one is other person other than yourself, not generally someone else. And then hoka no hito can be anyone that's not the speaker or not the person being talked about. And then this one, Manka, has an implication as someone unknown or unrelated. Manka Pep? Hokajin? No. Hokujin. No, that's white. Alligator. Alligator leader. Oh, wait. I'm being... Am I being a pep? Am I drawing a blank? Oh, yeah. Onyomi, right? Onyomi. Tanin, taco. The other person stole our taco in Nintendo. Wow.
他の人
Hoka no hito.
他の人
Okay. Life. Okay, to grow. Okay. To spring up, to sprout, to come out. Okay. The word consists of, yes. Remember that ikiru. Ikiru means to live. Well, this is what happens right after it starts to live. It begins to grow. Oh, it's related to ikiru. Does that mean this is yeru?
生える
The heck? When something starts to grow, it also learns to laugh. Imagine a little plant growing out of the ground saying ha, 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 ha. It says as it sprouts out of the ground. To spring up, to sprout, to come
生え
out,
る
to grow. Okay, a plant, a sprout. I can think of a little kid laughing, cheering. Airu. Oh man.
生える
Alright. Tomorrow's gonna be something special. So we have irongauru to spread out. Right.
広がる
Hirogaru. And then we have hoka no hito. Hoka no hito. Someone else. What was the other one? Other people. That's fine. And then haeru, to grow, sprout. Guess we're thinking about a heckin' sprout. Okay. Alright.
広がる
他の人生える
Alright. It's fine. Let's go over this stuff. Our due diligence. We cannot cut corners. No cutting corners. Although I did a fair bit of cutting something. Being a little brisk. It's not a lot, it's 137. Okay. So we gotta do our due diligence, right? So mnemonics first, and this time we're doing it for both because they're the first pips. So we have neck. We're writing these out. Neck, yaksa, coincidence, death, jet, knife. Wait. Eat, fortune, city, long, mama, angel, tongue, brain, sheep, ladle, lion, boil, yeah, blood, house. And then keywords. Focus specifically on the read of the keywords, right? Is how we went about it. Well, actually, yeah, we'll start with the reads and see if I stop on anything. Right. Oh, I'm seeing that I'm already stopping on something. So the river. River states. States, okay. So shoe. Shoe. Omo. That one is gonna be a problem in the future. Omo. Yankee. Row. Zen. May. Godzilla and Co. Car. Tokyo or Kyoto. I use Kyoto all the time. Kyoto. O. Ko. Kayak. Kayak. Anchovies. Anchovies. Tokyo. Saber. Cloak you. Cloak you. Coke. That's gonna be a pass for now. Youth. Youth. That's gonna be a pass for now. South. Non. Shih Tzu. And toes. Toe. Make alligator and soil. Yeah, I don't know these keywords. Let's go find these keywords. Arrow to the mouth, the cheese. Arrow to the mouth. So cheese. And how did the alligator in the soil work? The dirt alligator. Brown. It's also cheese. Oh my gosh. Heckin' cheese. Dude, cheese just heckin' wreck me. Every time it's the cheese. Wait, are you telling me both of these are... I clearly don't think about cheese very often. Alright, so let's do the reads. What's our timing on? Alright. So peak day usually takes more than 4 hours, so we've cut a lot of time, actually. I guess we didn't add a 2-hour digression into all of this. Although I was talking to Gecko a little bit earlier today. So shoe. Right. Shoe. Homo. Oh. Homo. Yeah. Interesting. Actually, I'm not sure about this either. Shoe is fine. Okay. Yeah. Ryo. Ryo. Interesting. Ryo. Ryo. Zen? Oh my goodness. All of these are so deceptive. Zen. Mei. Go. Ho. Ha. Yo. Ho. Yo. Hai. An. say Kyoku. What is Kyoku supposed to be? Kyoku. Kaku. Koku, not Kaku. Koku. Koku. Chi. Yu. Chi. Nan. Shitsu. To. Well, Shitsu. Nope. Okay. I got some like questionable ones. This one's fine because we know. Right, and cheese are fine most of the time. Use are fine because we have lots of use. Even Koku. Right. Okay, and the one error was... Oh, that was from last time. I mean, that was from the review. It's fine. So I hasn't timed out yet. Misread. Alright. Tomorrow is gonna be interesting. I think most of it, there's a lot of legacy. We still have quite a lot of legacy, largely because we're getting into vocabulary that was introduced already. Actually, there were less new vocabulary than the last level. Alright, folks. So that's a wrap for WaniKani in our Japanese learning lesson today. It was peak day. This is as long as it gets. For now, when levels go up, we'll probably be... You might be thinking, like, oh yeah, when levels go up, if it gets longer and more, it would get longer. Most of the time, I'm moderating how quickly I go through things. So generally speaking, I'm going to speed up to match the cadence of the vocabulary. And then we'll naturally later, if the lessons get longer, peak days get longer, I'm not the same person anymore by that time. So we'll have newer strategies. We'll be faster at specific things. So generally speaking, the time don't gradually increase if you don't keep doing the same thing. So that's kind of one of those things that I feel is missed oftentimes. When someone starts to do something and it works, they stick to the routine, right, in order to get consistency. However, I spend time renovating too. So while you're building consistency, it's also an opportunity to slightly tweak the consistency over time. So if lessons get harder or longer or something, I tend to adjust for it. I keep improving the way I'm doing things, regardless if it's working or not. So I spend 5 to 10% of my time constantly iterating and refining the way I do things from time to time. So it's already been a month. It's going into the second month. After the second month, there'll be iterations and things that I do that are slightly different. Largely because if you stay stagnant, then yes, the volume goes up and complacency sets in. Boredom, lack of motivation, grind, burnout tends to flood back in. So I earnestly stick by what I say. Spend 5% of your time entertaining, inspiring, getting new ideas, incorporating them. That typically keeps you motivated, going on, and then it undergoes the refinement process. So over time, little by little improvements create a more dynamic and ultimately a more well-rounded kind of structure. You have a bit of your outside influence while doing the same thing. So am I doing the same thing from day to day? Yes, in a small period of time. Am I doing the same thing across a long period of time? Absolutely, 100% not. I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions about a successful, consistent routine in habit formation. Incorporating the incentive for atomic habit adjustments over time. So that's what we're doing. So Why is this very important to emphasize? Largely because when people talk about recommendations, learning, strategies, goals, long-term goals, career-oriented stuff, they view the goalposts as a static entity, something that you'll start from the finish, ironed out, and you consistently run to the end. That is something that is not necessarily a balance of long-term goals with process-oriented thinking, like best of both worlds kind of thing, like taking from column A and column B. And that usually is the mindset that you kind of go with when you're a kid or when you're younger, because the projects are seemingly smaller, they're shorter, it takes you less time, the skills you have appear to take you less time. But as life extends, gets longer, projects can be staggered, they can be done in parallel, you have lots of incredible potential for discipline and due diligence. So taking advantage of that is also sacrificing the thing that you, or maybe you could consider as a compensation for when you were once young, where things just flood in, everything's obligatory, so things go well quickly and serial. I don't typically do the same thing very often at all, at months time, maybe at most, and largely because I'm not a kid anymore, right? I have lots of experiences, lots of abilities, lots of skills that I continue to add more to it. So, yes, shockingly, and on this phrase, when you're an adult, the natural logical conclusion is, as an adult, you don't think like a kid anymore. So if you choose to continue to learn and think like you were younger, it's like, oh yeah, I've been to high school. This is like high school again. Let's just treat it like high school or university. Or you don't go to university, then you wouldn't even know, right? You wouldn't have actual experience with that. Then finding the opportunity to like say, oh, I'm learning again. Oh, this makes me feel young again. Take that opportunity and have 5% or 10% of your aspirations incorporate and take advantage of your experience, because as an adult you have one clear edge over your younger self, and that's the ability to create and integrate all your experiences. No matter what a kid does, no matter how brilliant they are, they can't compensate for a lack of experience, right? So this is what I mean by that. The things I'm doing are inherently leveraging all my experience. I'm taking new ideas, I'm leveraging them so that it no longer becomes difficult for me, right? Yes, you could say, well, what if the tool is just designed for me? That's great. I mean, if a tool just coincidentally is designed for you, then you can choose to be completely dependent on it if you want, and say the tool never expires and stuff. That's great. That can be enough for a lifetime. You don't have to develop learning methods. For myself, I don't want to beat around the bush here. It doesn't matter what the tool is. I'll make it work, right? If it doesn't work, then I stop using it at some point. But I'll end up extracting some sort of information. I would know why it doesn't work and how it doesn't work, right? So at some point, most things are valuable to me in that sense. So when someone says, oh, this is the best tool, I beg to differ, probably, most of the time. Or this is the best tool, well, I didn't use it, so it's clearly not the best tool, right? And the best, meaning a larger, wide perspective, involves timing, people, factors that are not considered, that is dependent on experience. So when someone goes around and say, this is the first tool I did, I was told this is the best and it's the best. It's like, yeah, that's timing. It's also the first tool you're very well practiced in. And then naturally, if you go to a new tool, it has to be that much better than the first tool you use in order to circumvent larger experience boundaries, right? For me, when I see a tool and someone says it's the best thing than sliced bread, I've used a lot of different tools over my life, right? Because I did not stick with single things. I didn't spend all my time constantly refining and relying on the same exact approach. So when anything deviates away from that approach, it's either it's the best thing since sliced bread, you've never heard of it, or it's the same thing that you've done, so no big deal, right? Nothing in between. Like there's no mixed bags or anything. So the loss of granularity is there too. It's kind of funny because learning a language helps you understand granularity again, or tries to promote you to understand nuance and granularity. Like, for example, WaniKani's experience is very different from Hanzahiro. So I'm about to switch gears to Hanzahiro, and the way I interact with Hanzahiro on the surface might seem like it's the same, but it's not. It's very, very different the way I go about it. And that's kind of the whole project, right? The idea of demonstrating that, hey, I know what Hanzahiro does for me. It's all the nuances, the small differences are what separates someone with experience about learning themselves, right? Understanding themselves versus someone who says it's basically the same thing. Like every time someone says Anki is better than Duolingo, they're basically the same thing. No, they're not. They're not even close. They're like, it's like drinking apple juice and orange juice. How can you say that so nonchalantly, right? And in this case, even WaniKani and Hanzahiro, you could say, oh, they're different because one's Chinese and one's for Japanese. It's like, well, that is an apples and oranges juice difference that those who do not understand nuance or leverage observational skills to notice, because it's pretty obvious Japanese is not Chinese, so naturally you could assume or infer that Hanzahiro is not like WaniKani. Yes and no. There are a lot of things that run parallel between them, and then there are a lot of things that don't. The things that you focus on are the things that are similar, so that's why you make it a comparison. The things that you focus on that are different, you ignore because you're looking for similarities. So when Anki is better than Duolingo, it's probably in most cases everything that Duolingo lacks and Anki has, as opposed to what Anki doesn't have and Duolingo has. Is not part of your consideration because they're not important to you. Well, when you think of it that way, then all I typically see is a limit in someone's experience, right? There are other things that are also vastly important. And one of them is invisible here. It's not very visible most of the time. I try to make it as visible as possible, where over time it would be a very noticeable change in the way I interact with the product, because I don't sit on just the product in its static form. If the product is static, you do something about it. Kind of like all the people who make scripts for WaniKani, they do something about it. They try to transform it, and maybe against the chagrin of the Tofugu staff. So go out there, spend some time, maybe 5%, dabbling, switching it up a little. It's not for the goal of being productive towards your goal per se, like the literal goal. It's to, in my opinion, it's often to encourage exploration and creativity. I think that is the one asset that unconditionally is still something that is unmatched for being human. And that's the ability to do these things, to create and tailor things, despite against all pragmatic logical reasoning of efficiency. Sacrificing 5% of efficiency in order to engage creative thought and problem solving can go a long way. It can shape someone's life. Maybe not in the immediate future, like 3-6 months from now, but it can be a year from now, 2 years from now. You have hopefully a very long life ahead of you, right? So with that, we'll conclude this segment. If you're going to watch this later, right? Arigatou gozaimasu, right? Until then, for the Japanese interest people out there, minasan, mata ne, ja ne. I'm going to get up, walk around a little, take a quick bathroom break, and I'll be back for Hanzahiro. Thank you.